and stand on my respect. You talk crazy, you get jammed. Hey, if you ain't got it, don't flex. I'ma stroke a couple times, she gon' do the rest. Whoa.
808 cartel, no, it's
What?
Hey, Khalid, slap that boot.
Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane. Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane. Bitch, bad overseas, she's from Medellin. Young nigga spit crack, methamphetamine. Trap a ton of ass, nigga, yo, bitch, love the team. Jack son like a 20 and make him Billie Jean. Left, right, up, down, make it clap. Yo, bitch, she a bot, that's a fact. My bitch, she gon' get it out the track. I walk in, make a movie, that's a rap. Go get her, bitch, my mama raised a hustler. Catch a little nigga, this that mustard. Make a bitch risk it all like a musher. All my niggas gon' eat last supper. Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane. Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane. Block 27 like it's Ray Rice. So if a bitch act up, she better think twice. Death row on the whole big Suge Knight. First class jet blue, I'm finna take flight. Buzz down. VVS off-white at CBS, 2 scripts, 1 Sprite. Broke bitches, that's the shit I don't like. Pour the A, but I'm feeling like Mike. In a foreign drag racing in a coupe. Young nigga watch me do what I do. I'm the one, but I came in with 2. Play with me, I'll put your ass on the news. Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane. Yo, bitch, call me Hefe. If it ain't about that money, no comprende. Switch lanes. Bitch, I switch lanes. Pull up looking like Paulo, but I'm Mukane.
Stay committed. Yeah. For this life I had to stay committed. It ain't no whining when the day's finished. Weeks fly, forget what day it is. Can barely keep up with the grind, I'm saying wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just gotta keep climbing till I break the ceiling. Making up for lost time when I delayed the vision. Now it ain't a day that gets by when I'm wasting minutes. Wait a minute. Short drives and singing voices in my head. Early rising every morning for the bread. Long as the people in my shoulder reaches fed, then I'm okay with flying lonely in the end. Windy summer sweep, the only cash I got. At least I always know I have a crashing spot. 20 on my lowest, letting all my flowers rot. Saw my patience wearing thin, had to switch the mission on. Fuck whatever risk, it don't compete in the equation. Said I'm 80K down and I still don't got a basement. Home don't change is what I found, real estate. All my blessings in time, on some Justin Timberlake shit. For this life I had to stay committed. It ain't no whining when the day's finished. Weeks fly, forget what day it is. Can barely keep up with the grind, I'm saying wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just gotta keep climbing till I break the ceiling. Making up for lost time when I delayed the vision. Now it ain't a day that gets by when I'm wasting minutes. Wait a minute. Now they taking pictures. All this time went by and now they chase what I was spitting. Back before I had descriptions from my early form beginnings. Couldn't tell you how I lived it by the minute, but by grace I did it. This road been getting real windy by the canyons, but this the price paid to pass the average. The toll booth was phantom. These hoes think I'm handsome and then some. The ghosts in my head keep my plans up for ransom. Just trying to keep it moving through my lowest days and prove it to my truest self. We going great, I know it, man. Can't take breaks until the dough is made. Keep showing face and have them up early for your time and place to shine for days. For this life I had to stay committed. It ain't no whining when the day's finished. Weeks fly, forget what day it is. Can barely keep up with the grind, I'm saying wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just gotta keep climbing till I break the ceiling. Making up for lost time when I delayed the vision. Now it ain't a day that gets by when I'm wasting minutes. Wait a minute.
What's up, dude? I was told that you sold the Mary Jane Fallout.
shit like I never left. Baby, how you do that shit? Move it right to left. I've been really on shit and you can bet that. Put that vest down, we aiming at your fitted cap. What he say, what he on, but he ain't on shit. He just perk low, baby, I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, she hates the way I act cause I be bribing it. And I don't really give a fuck, just talk your shit. This much money in this world, I can't be losing it. You could catch me at the game, ain't no stopping shit. Only bosses around me, we tryna get rich. Only bosses around me, we tryna get rich.
My stats 8'3", damn shit getting tall. Only boss around me who tryna get employed. Plug it with a job boosters, you gon' get them sold. Make sure them bitches real, not no fetting off. Bad hoes tryna see what a boss on. Beam drop top, nigga, what it cost for it. This is drop beam, bitch, this not Porsche. Off-white on my feet, this is not Jordan. Go ahead, drop something. Little mama hella thick, tryna pop on me. I got juice, I got pop, come and cop from me. I don't really wanna talk if it's not money. Little mama see that chicken and go cray cray. Baby spin that thing around, she a Beyblade. She gon' have my stick poking, it's a AK. Gon' have my stick poking, it's a AK. Baby spin that thing.
Late night with a shicey, I be creeping through. Yeah, that boy built like that, that shit is see-through. Hey, who the fuck is Bo? I don't know, dude. He ain't really about his pay, so what you gon' do? I got money on my mind, bitch, I ain't in the mood. Damn, I get so high and tryna think shit. I just wonder, like, what happened to that real shit? Watch me talking my shit like I never left. Baby, how you do that shit? Move it right to left. I've been really on shit and you can bet that. Put that vest down, we aiming at your fitted cap. What he say, what he on, but he ain't on shit. He just perk low, baby, I'm getting tired of it. Yeah, she hates the way I act cause I be bribing it. And I don't really give a fuck, just talk your shit. This much money in this world, I can't be losing it. You could catch me at the game, ain't no stopping shit. Only bosses around me, we tryna get rich. Only bosses around me, we tryna get rich.
All right. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned in to Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want now. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
Making sure we live, y'all can hear me. Let's double check. Oh, we hear me. We in this thing. Yep, you got to double check this thing. But hey, it's your boy Bankhead the Name. Str8 Trunk Radio. Welcome to SODTR Podcast episode number 5. Woo! Number 5. We here getting live with y'all every week, every Monday, 8 p.m. to whenever we log off, you feel me? But we ain't got no usually 10 p.m. that's we give you a little 2-hour show, but you know, sometimes we go over that because that's how great the conversation is, you know. But hey, it's your boy Bankhead the Name. Make sure you follow us, Str8 Trunk Radio, SODTR_. Follow me personally, Bankhead _ the Name. We at the Str8 Trunk Radio headquarters. I got squad in the motherfucking house. We got BTW in the motherfucking house. Feel me? Sneaks in the motherfucking house. We got Ellie in the motherfucking his house. Yeah. And my man, we got shot by Red Eye behind the boards. The voice. Yeah. The voice. That's gonna be funny. They go, but you're him? You're the voice?
I am him.
You're the voice? Oh my God. Hey, but hey, now y'all looking real good on this green screen. We're getting this green screen real situated, and y'all looking real nice and real good on there. You dig? Ellie's hair's not blending in with the background like it was last week, so we good. You feel me? We here. But yeah, how y'all feeling though, man? It was this BT weekend, BT Awards.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That happens all the time, probably. People next door think it's our door and shit. But it's like happens like that, you know. That's why you keep them doors locked, because you just don't know. You just don't know. But hey, yeah, BT weekend, man. The BT Awards right now. Kendrick Lamar took home every motherfucking award in the hip hop category, basically. Doechii won Best Female Hip Hop Artist, New Female Hip Hop Artist.
Okay.
Kurt Franklin showed up. Kai Cenat was up in there. Drewski pulled up. A lot of streamers, you know, they allowed the streamers to stream on the carpet inside the event, so that's pretty dope. And shout out Kai Cenat. His shit's he's always lit, you know.
I wonder how good their Wi-Fi was.
I think that's another thing with streamers, like. They be having like a limited Wi-Fi. They be having connection with Apple and the satellite and NASA or somebody, because these niggas be streaming everywhere and be having the best service. Like, how y'all do that? I be in Sylmar and mountains and my shit be SOS. It be no service.
My wife said, "Nah, Rich Trapper." I said, "Nah, Rich Trapper. We don't know what's going on with his Wi-Fi. Everywhere he stream, his shit be coming out blurry."
Who Rich Trapper?
Oh, you don't know what Rich Trapper is?
Nah.
What? The one that give you the news that you can use?
Nah, who Rich
Some
Trapper?
knowledge that you can't get in college?
Rich Trapper.
He's a
He's not that guy that does all the scamming shit, is he?
No, hell no.
Okay.
No, he's actually a businessman that was living out in Atlanta for the last couple of years. But he's from the city. He's from the Crenshaw district. Everything else like that. But he's actually leaning heavily into this media space. He does a lot of reactions. He's mainly known for his reactions to things, but he also speaks a lot now personally, where he does interviews with T.I. He did interviews with a lot of major important people from the South. One of the dudes that's resting in peace out there. He's been doing his thing media-wise. Recently, he just moved back out here to L.A. He running with Fig Community World. I'm not going to say he's a part of it, but he is running with them. He's in the doors with a lot of media spaces out here. And he does a lot of coverages. He was out there at the ICE shit on the freeways and out there with all that, the protesters.
That's where it was the fucked up internet. We're over here trying to see the protest where he's at. You can't even see what street he's on. This shit's so fucked up.
Oh, but there's probably so many people and like it's just probably so much shit going on with cellular devices and shit like that. But all right, I didn't know that.
Yeah, shout out to Rich Trapper. Shout out Rich Trapper.
Fig Community, where you just said them, they just had their show at
they did El Rey.
At the El Rey
Theater.
Did y'all pull up?
No, we wanted to go so bad, but it's one of those days that we couldn't make it.
All right, yeah, I seen that. I was like, man, I want to go see a live show in because that's what we want to aspire to do one day, is to have a live Str8 trunk at a El Rey or motherfucking Nokia theater.
We can start off at the Echo.
Live.
And then once we sell out the Echo, we move over to the next space, which is El Rey, and then we just keep on
Keep
going.
on moving on up.
Yeah,
I'm down
from
with
El
that.
Rey, we go to Novo. From Novo, we go to Nokia.
Yeah, all right.
All we need is more people to tune in.
Tune in, Str8 Trunk Radio. We're gonna start doing some viral shit. You know.
But yeah,
Fun's coming soon.
we really did want to show up to that Fig Community World live show. They do an amazing job. We're proud of what they do out there. I hope they continue to do more. That's last year they didn't give us anything. This year they gave us one. Hopefully they continue to give us more, and they keep on pushing and giving traction to the city, because right now they're making the city look good.
Yeah. I want. Like I said, I want to see that shit. And they clips be looking like they be going up too. You feel me? They be going up. Yeah. So super excited, and that's the aspirations and goals for Str8 Trunk Radio, to do that live show. So shout out Fig Community, and they check them out on every Sunday too on Power 106 too. I ain't gonna be giving up too many shout outs and shit like that, but
we talking about them right now. We can talk
shout
about
them out though. You know, shout them out.
Everything. You know, they ain't sponsoring the show, but we fucks with them, so we gonna make sure we say their name.
All that. But hey, you see my Dodger hat? You know.
I see that motherfucker.
You know, I had nachos in here.
El Doyers.
I had nachos in this hat.
I'm sure you
cleaned this shit out.
Hey, it smell like cheese.
Got a new hat, you know. I was like, free hat. I had nachos. This is the hat I had jalapenos for the first time. I was like, I like jalapenos now.
For the first time. How old are you?
34. But I didn't like jalapenos on my shit like that. Then I had these with the nachos. I was like, ooh, just give it a little flavor.
I put jalapenos on popcorn.
I like jalapeno popcorn. Don't get me wrong.
I put the jalapenos.
I don't
on
do
it,
all
not
that. I don't need that. I
jalapeno
just like the flavor.
I put the slices on the motherfucking popcorn, and we going in there. And
Nah, you know what else is crazy? I'll fucking I can't do that. That's nasty. I don't like pickles on my shit, but I like pickle like juice or flavor on my like chicken sandwich. So I'll order extra pickles on my shit, but take them off, like, and just have the flavor of the pickle on my sandwich.
Oh, see, I love pickles.
But I think the reason why that happens is because when I was younger, when I was like got out of elementary school or summer camp, like my mom and my dad, I had to go to my uncle's house, my grandpa's house, and my uncle, he always they never had like anything to drink besides faucet water or pickle juice. And that nigga said, if you ain't don't want no water, we got pickle juice. If you don't want no pickle juice, you got water, little nigga.
Nah, that make me not want pickles either. That's hard.
But I was like, imagine drinking pickle. Like I used to eat hot Cheetos and Funyuns with pickle juice.
I understand why you don't fuck with it.
Oh, pickle juice, yeah. So that, yeah.
I'm a bigger fan of pickles, huh, man?
Yeah.
You a big fan? You a big fan of
I'm
pickles?
talking about like I'm gonna go to the store, buy the slice ones, put it in the refrigerator, let them sit. I might go get a Kool-Aid pack, throw that motherfucker in there, let it sit, then go in there just dead.
What's your favorite type of pickle?
I don't have a favorite type of pickle. I just eat pickles.
I just like pickles.
I
just like pickles.
I don't like pickles, but there are these pickles called Wickles. So those pickles are brined in jalapeno juice. So they have like the taste of pickles, but that spice of the jalapeno.
That sounds great to
Wickle?
me.
Wickles.
Wickles.
That sounds great to me.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
They're not spicy. They're like it's like a little bit of a spice, but it's in the flavor.
I don't know.
You ever had pickle lemonade?
Yes, I had.
See, like everybody coming out with pickle chips now, pickle like
That's
lemonade,
nasty.
like all that pickle shit. Like I'm not a pickle fan. Like
I
pickle,
can't do pickle chips.
pickle like you ever had it? The pickle Doritos or hot Cheetos they got?
I'm not a fan of pickle chips.
Yeah,
That's not the same flavor to me.
It ain't. It ain't. All right, but how was your weekend though, man? We is Monday. The weekend just passed.
How was your weekend, baby?
The weekend the weekend fly by. You know, BT weekend was out here. The last 2 days, ICE came out here and started doing they fucking raids and just started doing disrespectful shit. National Guard got deployed out here in California and LA. But BT weekend started last Thursday basically. Multiple events. Too many events. That's one thing about BET. Like, I get anxiety sometimes looking at all these events because you want to be everywhere and meet everybody, but you can't. And like, you have to pinpoint your events and be concrete with them bitches because it'd be hard as fuck to go to an event at 5 o'clock, stay there for a couple of hour or two, then go to another event across town in LA traffic, Hollywood traffic.
Not only across town, then once you finally take that hour to 45 minutes to get there, you still got to take another 20 minutes to find parking.
Yep.
So it'd be hard to do. So if anybody that can do multiple, like triple events in a day, shout out to you because you're really putting that effort in.
I parking. Don't get told.
I used to do that. I used to try to, like, that was my goal. I'm hitting like 3 to 4 events a night, you know? And I just wanted, my thing was I wanted to be seen by everybody, you know? Like, yo, you was just at such and such, you was just there. I was like, yeah.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do in the beginning, though. Like, that's what you're supposed to do when you're establishing yourself. Like, you're establishing your name, trying to actually promote your business. Like, when you get to the point of, oh yeah, that's such and such from such and such. You know what I mean. Such and such.
I don't. What you mean?
Look, that's Bankhead. That's Bankhead from Straight Out the Trunk.
I get what you're saying.
You
I'm
know,
just like,
you say you didn't get what I'm saying. So I had to repeat it. I gotta dumb it down.
For the dummies. Dumb it down for the dummies.
Okay.
Dumb it down for the dummy dumbers.
Nah, but that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. I remember doing that, and that's exactly how you get people to recognize you. And like, even if they don't recognize you by name, they'll at least be like, "Oh yeah, hey, I just saw you," you know.
Oh
yeah. Like, and then eventually,
I took pride on that shit.
Eventually, it's like coworkers, you know.
I took pride on that. Like, yo, you at every event, and so, it'd be so funny, nigga. Like, I wouldn't go to an event for 3 months, right? And I'll see somebody at an event. They be like, "Bro, you out everywhere." I'm like, I used to be, but now that's how you perceive me. Yeah, I am out everywhere. But this is my first time out in 3 months.
Hey, that's how it's supposed to be.
You know, so shit like that. You know, it's just like shout out to all the publicists, because I feel like during like BT weekend, like the publicists is like got to give major credit to them because they're dealing with talent, dealing with egos, dealing with just time. You know, they on time schedules. They just events, agendas. That's going, making sure that shit's going according to a plan. Because shout out to all the publicists out there because a lot of these artists wouldn't be shit without y'all.
Yeah, that's very true.
You feel me? All the connections that artists know is mostly because of y'all. You know, y'all relationships with people. So shout out to all the publicists out there that was putting in that work these since Thursday. Well, the last week of even today, because I know artists they got to go find tuxes, find shirts, and find the right fittings for they clients. Because, you know, everybody want to be on the red carpet and shit like that, so...
Nah, the publicist's job is to find the right clothes for you, though. They may find you a sponsor, but they not going to make sure that you get the right... They going to make sure that you get to the location to get that fitting, and a company will give you a fitting for it, but they not going to make sure that you... Oh, what's your size? Let me make sure...
No, I ain't going to say that, but make sure, like, oh, you got the wrong size. Let me go to the damn... let me go downstairs and go get them or some shit, you know? Like...
No, yeah, because sometimes the publicist can become... someone that's treated like an assistant.
Oh, easily. Or sometimes the publicist
ends up being like the manager,
or also they are all three. To be honest, so shit like that is intense. So shout out all the publicists. You know, I didn't go to many events this week. You know, I did not. I wanted to, but then again, it was like it wasn't. I didn't feel like it was going to benefit like me, the show anyway, to the point of seeing the same people, you know? Like that's another thing about seeing the same people at events during the week. Like it's BT weekend, you gotta treat this shit as you want to meet the people that you can't get in contact with, you can't reach out and touch so easily, you know? Like,
exactly.
You know, so that's why some of the events I didn't go to this week is because I didn't want to, like, I don't want to keep going on the same hamster wheel, like just going in circle, you know. Like we was talking about this earlier, like going to events and seeing the same people. Like, how is this benefiting you, like in the long run? Besides, oh, I see you at this event, all these events, like that's cool. You feel me? At the same time, it's like how are you progressing as a company, as a media outlet or a personality? So it's just like. Just going every fucking event and seeing the same people, that shit ain't cool. It ain't cool.
That's something that we try to tell people, mainly artists, but tell people in general is like, in the beginning, you supposed to be out there making sure that you put yourself forward, because even if you didn't meet somebody this first time, they're going to remember your face for later on. It's going to be more familiar, more comfortable when you do end up meeting them a little bit further down the line.
Exactly.
So it's good for you to be out there and show your face so they understand that you're not somebody that's out here just trying to be in their face. But at a certain point, you have to pull back, because then you become less valuable. Your presence becomes a blessing if you put it right out there correctly.
But I think it's very important for people to know when exactly to do that, because you can't go out and be like, oh, well, you know what, I've shaken hands with this person twice, I've shaken hands with this person 5 times, I've shaken hands with this person whatever. Like, you got to know how to gauge it and be able to be like, okay, I am known enough that if I come back out and see them in a year or see them in 2 years, they're still going to remember who the hell I am. But if you're not at that point, keep being in their face. Keep seeing them every time. Keep meeting them over and over and over and over.
Lying. I remember I introduced myself to the motherfucking same time 10, 20 times.
Yep.
Until that motherfucker come up to me like, what up, Bankhead?
Exactly.
How's Str8 Trunk Radio doing? You feel me? Because that was my intro. What it do? It's your boy Bankhead the name, Str8 Trunk Radio. Nice to meet you. Who are you? You dig? Exactly. And they be like, I remember Caleb for real was like, bro. He was like, I know who you are. I was like, say my name though, nigga. Pause. So I was like, say my name though.
You was holding him down. Pause.
You got eyes on the chat? Yes, I do got eyes on the chat.
But one thing I do want to say before we switch out of that topic is, one thing people forget is not just being in these rooms with these people and becoming familiar, is also the networking part. So you're supposed to be gaining these relationships with people. So if you're not able to gain relationships with these people and it doesn't feel like that they're trying to fuck with you, there's no need for you to be doubling back to be in these rooms with these people anymore until it's time for a business opportunity. Other than that, go jump into a different room and meet new people, because you may get further with these people over here also, but you need to make sure you're network.
And understand the value of being in the room too, though. Like, I think a lot of opportunities happen just by being the person in the room. And there is that's a priceless value to just be the person that's right there, that agrees to it, that sets shit up, and then you're, set up for some business for tomorrow. So, I don't know. I can't put down being in the room, but I can say you don't need to be in every room.
That part.
And definitely know when the fuck to get out of the room.
Oh, a lot. Being like showing up. Like you don't like just showing up to certain places. You don't know who you're going to meet. Like I remember going to events and just going because like nigga, like, let me just go and show my face. Let me show my face, and I'll meet like a Don Kennedy or meet like a Beat Boy or somebody, like, and just be able to get those type of connections. So shit like that is very important just to show up. Like niggas don't understand how Bankhead will travel from the Valley all the way to LA for the last 12 years. You feel me? For Str8 Trunk Radio. Nigga, that's 46 miles there and back together, 5 days a week type shit. Maybe 6 and maybe even every day type shit. So niggas understand just and showing up is real. Showing up and just saying, hey, I'm here, and introducing yourself.
Yep.
Did you just say it's 46 miles from you, like, each way? Or
no,
like
23 there, 23 back.
miles each way?
Yeah.
We 40 miles from home right now from here. So we doing 40 miles each way.
Y'all do 80 miles each way. I mean, 40 miles, 80 miles in total, right?
Yeah. See? Love is straight out the trunk, damn it.
That's
but
love.
That's crazy that you thought that. No, that's crazy though that you think, because most of the things that we attend out here from LA, we are driving about that
no,
much.
I always thought y'all lived in LA. When I figured out y'all lived out there, I was like, damn.
Nah, we don't live out here at all, but I'm from out here, so my wife made sure that she supported me and wanted to give back out here, start out here, and we also know that this is where
Plus, we had to be out here every week, remember?
Yeah,
for a while, so.
She went to school in Long Beach, and then she started working with Tail Third out of Long Beach, and so it was like a lot of shit was just
I'm in LA,
Long Beach in general, based off of that.
Let me tell you about the BET Experience. If anybody pulled up to the BET Experience,
shout out to Hollywood. He was at the BET Experience.
Yeah, shout out to Todd. Pulled up on him in Real 92.3 booth. He was up there DJing and turning it up. One thing I don't like about the BET Experience this year, it wasn't that much. Like last year, they had like a lot of more vendors and booths and shit like that, and outside they had a lot more food vendors.
That's what I used to be.
And this year, like the food vendors was food vendors was inside, and it wasn't that many, But I do need to have a smash burger showdown with Trill Burger and Marathon Burger, because I did go to the food court at the BT Experience and looking for Trill Burger. They wasn't there this year. It was Marathon Burger.
Shout out to Marathon Burger.
Shout out Marathon Burger. Shout out for getting their second location once again. But I need to know, because I
think that would be a great showdown.
I think a Marathon versus a Trill Burger.
That's a great cross promotion from the west to the south.
Oh man, I need to set that up.
You do.
And both of the brands are big, and then also I think there's still enough people that don't know about Trill Burger or know about Marathon Burger that will benefit both companies. For real. Set that up. Put that in motion. Black Sam.
There you go.
Work that.
Black Sam.
Yeah.
Bun B.
Make it happen.
Let's do the
Forehead.
Hit them up.
West Coast versus the South.
Forehead Paniche.
Oh, Paniche.
Yeah, let's do the West Coast versus the South Smash Burger challenge. You dig?
My money on the West. Sorry, my money is on the West. The
I haven't tried either one.
I think with the Smash Burger, it comes down to the sauce and the bun. Like maybe the meat, cause Wagyu meat, like it could be a little different versus like ground beef.
Wait, who uses the fancy?
Wagyu, I believe. I think Marathon used Wagyu. Yeah, I think Marathon used Wagyu beef. So
their Marathon Burger is 100% Wagyu ground up, and I'm like,
but
there's a different taste when it comes to like stuff like that. So,
but also though, who fucking came up with Wagyu beef? Like, where did this shit come popular?
It's grass-fed. There's grass-fed cows. Yeah, it's from Japan.
Yeah.
It's from Japan, but like
that shit became popular just like motherfucking.
Like, but which rapper or like which celebrity?
TikTok
came out and said, "Yo," you know how like, cause you know when niggas be
TikTok.
Like, who Wagyu beef? Like, Wagyu, don't get me wrong, that shit fire. But I'm just like, nigga, this was beef to me, nigga. Like,
Wagyu been around for a while. Niggas just
I was like, that's what I thought.
That's all it is. A lot of shit be around. The niggas make it popular. Motherfuckers say something and you get a 1.2 million views in less than 24 hours, and then our motherfucker get 10 million in 2 days. Y'all be like, oh shit, that shit's popular. Yeah, we gotta get Wagyu beef.
Like Dubai chocolate. Dubai chocolate been around. Now it's just running rampant. As
man, Dubai chocolate fake. I feel like niggas buying Nestle's or buying that fucking CC's candies and melting that shit.
Man,
hey, don't open them damn bags.
No, because I'm getting hungry talking about this marathon.
All right, here we go. Fuck it, we gonna
start the challenge.
We gonna skip real quick. We gonna do this challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
Baby.
Damn it! I just looked up these facts on this damn thing. So Wagyu became famous because of Kobe beef. And
Kobe.
yes, it's a specific type of cow, so
Yeah,
it's not just like grass.
You said COVID beef?
Kobe.
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 Like
My bad, I'm reading it.
I think you said COVID.
It's Kobe.
No, it's Kobe.
It's Kobe. Okay,
It's
I'm
Kobe.
sorry.
Americans will call it Kobe. Oh, wait, hold on.
That what? Oh, we can't even open it.
No, you open them. All right, but we got a challenge. I was like, man, we're gonna spice this episode up. You know, we got a straight up Trunk Radio Hot Cheeto Challenge. You dig? 33 minutes. This is where we at. 33 minutes. All right, you got your Hot Cheetos, Red Eye?
You got me doing this fucking shit too.
I know y'all can hear this bags on
Y'all see the Hot Cheeto bags, but we're gonna do the Hot Cheeto Challenge. And the challenge is whoever can eat the hot...
They said do a review at the new location. You can't ignore the chat. They said do a review at the new location.
I don't know who that is.
That means go do it
Doesn't
in
matter,
Venice.
but yeah, I'm guessing.
So do a review at the Marathon Burger in Venice. That's what they saying. I think that's something that we could do.
We could do that. We could pull out.
We never had Marathon Burger before, so why not?
Let's do that.
Road trip to Venice.
Maybe on Saturday this week.
Back to the challenge though.
All right, back to the challenge, ladies and gentlemen. We got these Hot Cheeto bags, not the biggest ones. It's the 2 for $1. And the challenge is who can eat the bag of Hot Cheetos the fastest. And the challenge is you have to have everything in your mouth chewed and swallowed, pause, and you gotta have everything out the bag. The bag has to be empty. So we're gonna do this on 3, 2, 1. Let me
open yours. Yeah.
Let me open my bag already.
Come on,
Give me a second.
Here we go.
He over putting together gorilla fingers and shit.
Hey, but when we do this, make sure you flip between the cameras so you get their reactions too.
But he's gonna be eating also.
I don't know.
Well, we gotta figure it out.
Figure it out. All right. Are y'all ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
This boy look like he almost done over there. Bankhead ain't playing. Hurry, your mouth still full.
God damn.
Victory.
Alright, I'm good.
I'm still doing. Hold on.
I'm tapping.
In between them two, you're still chewing.
Ah!
He won.
I see a chip on his tongue.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ah!
Now I gotta be empty.
Let's go.
Ain't no chips in my mouth. He's still.
Ah! Oh, look at that. Crumbs.
Let's see.
No crumbs. Hold on, nigga. We gonna do this again. It's me and you. Round 2, nigga. Round 2. Hold on, Ellie. Let's switch real quick. Watch out, Ellie.
Oh shit. Okay, let's do it. The chat says it's safe to eat that. It's safe to eat like that. LOL. Taco meat and cheese. Jalapeno.
Who said that?
That's gonna be spicy in the morning.
Yep. Everybody run it though.
All right. Close is this the show.
Ooh, I like this way better.
I like this way better.
This. I'm gonna have to stay over
Who
there.
y'all got? Who y'all got?
Who you get?
Babe, I think you got it.
Of course you got your. Of course you got that.
I think my baby got it.
All right, here we go. Give us a 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
All right.
3, 2, 1, go! Come on, baby, chew, chew, chew. Keep chewing. Oh.
Oh, wow, then.
See, yeah, this is gonna be fun later, but hey. Go. You got all the crumbs in. There you go. Get all the crumbs so he doesn't go with that little technicalities again.
Greedy as a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. They said destroying them guts. They absolutely are. And they went for round 2. That's gonna be fun.
Morning.
There you go. $1 worth of hot Cheetos right now. There you go. All right, but who's done chewing first?
And that's how the house fire started.
Yeah, he got
You
you.
got me.
He got you.
2 for 2.
Oh, I still see chips. I looked at him.
Let's go.
He still had chips on his side. I looked at him.
You know how Cheetos is? Winner!
I should have looked sooner and told you, nigga, you still got chips on your tongue.
Hey, we won over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all seen it on camera, why I didn't tell them? There's still chips there.
Woo!
Niggas cheating.
Mouth hot though. How y'all feel though?
Like I just had 2 bags of hot Cheetos.
Oh shit, chat going up.
Yep.
Hey, shout out to
See,
chat.
I knew you guys were gonna do this shit, and I was like, I'm not gonna have anything to snack on for the rest of the night, so I kept my bag.
Camera much, yeah. Shout out hold on. We got.
Shout out Newbie and G for going 3 for 3 at
They said my boy's sweating already. Yup, he is. Look at that. He choking. He's choking. Hey, drink some tequila.
No, stop it. That's stupid.
Drink some tequila.
No, why would you do that to yourself?
Because it's like.
Stop it. You're
it's
torture.
liquid.
That's worse.
It's liquid.
You trying to do like that's like.
You just had 2 bags of hot Cheetos. I'm torture.
Zoom in on his face. He is dying over there.
Is.
Are you talking about? Imagine like eating hot Cheetos and drinking a Pepsi.
You need a napkin?
I'm good.
I'm good. Tequila might set his ass on fire.
I'm good. Hold
You want tap water or pickle juice?
Tap water all day. You feel me? Fuck my uncle. Kill that nigga. He dead anyway. He dead.
Popeye's biscuit.
He dead anyway. Fuck that nigga.
Good callback.
All good. Shout out Newbie and G. Shout out.
See, they agreed. Drink some tequila. See? They're agreeing in the chat. Drink some tequila.
Shout out Sam. Shout out Newbie and G. Shout out Jay.
Yeah, shout out Newbie and G at Music and Media. She went 3 for 3 on the producer's panel playing her beats.
Oh, that's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out
Congratulations, Newbie and G.
So are you gonna have her a part of your show that you got coming up in July?
Oh look, he had water bottles in there. He didn't even offer you one.
It's alright.
He said, "Fuck the competition."
Suckers do what suckers do. That's a sucker nigga right there.
That's why he's gonna sit
Keep
there
your
sweating.
water, nigga. That shit, I didn't even break a sweat. Keep your water.
Red eye, zoom in on the sweat.
You look a little sweaty.
Your glasses all fogged up.
Look a little sweaty.
I got a poncho on and every shit. So I'm good over here.
We good, ladies and gentlemen. I used to eat hot Cheetos every day.
Look, put 9-1 in
Like
your phone.
20 years
and
ago.
Get real.
Nah, I used to. Nah, to be honest.
Help, it looks like it.
Nah, to be honest, I used to. I had a, like when I used to binge hot Cheetos, dog. I used to have like not addiction
and pickle juice. Yeah.
I didn't have an addiction for hot Cheetos, but like hot Cheetos was my munch meal or my what's that shit? My crave meal, whatever, you know.
Nigga, so every morning for breakfast, I will purchase a bag of hot fries and a Labby's Happy every single morning as I walk to school.
Okay, and when
This is what I do. You barely beat me. You got me. You still have some shit on your tongue, but I'm gonna let you say.
Man, get out of here! I won that.
Look, and back in college, a bag of hot Cheetos and a Pepsi used to be lunch, right? But we're all old now. Y'all both about to pay for that.
No, I used to.
About to pay for that.
No. I used to well, I used to.
You both need to drink
sometimes I still do.
I just had a bag of Dollar Tree hot Cheetos and that shit.
Sometimes I still eat hot Cheetos though.
No,
I still eat hot
In under
Cheetos.
60 seconds?
Nah.
I still
In
eat.
under 60 seconds, that's the part that you guys, I think,
I'm looking. I'm like,
Y'all
you
didn't
know
even
why I
chew
tried
right.
that?
Those are like, those are still whole like this in your stomach right now.
You know why I did that? Because I was like, man, I want to walk in the mall one day and find that guy who offered a nigga $200 to eat a bag of hot Cheetos less than a minute.
So you been practicing?
I've been practicing. So you know,
You sorry? You didn't even let me know about the lick. You just got me over here suffering for free.
hey, you know, a little spar action real quick. I'm just sparring, you know, a little spar action real quick. I'm just letting y'all know, but that's what it was. Yeah, that shit was. Yeah,
I suckers gonna do what suckers
I
do.
eat the hot
This nigga's
Cheetos,
family.
extra hot though, the
Somebody
big
said
bag.
Not Pepsi. Yes, I switched to Coca-Cola afterwards, but back in the day, that's what they offered at my college.
Oh, piggyback off of Nubian G. Have y'all niggas sold hot Cheetos in school?
Stole?
Sold.
Oh, so?
So hell yeah, little bags, yeah.
Nah, I was a person. Nah.
I used to ride them niggas too.
Oh.
If y'all tuned in last week, y'all know what it is.
Horrible.
Hey, Victoria.
Hey, shout out Victoria. What it do? Shout out Sam.
So when you did it, would you sell them for like what, 50 cents, 25 cents?
$1.
I
You
sold
know?
Rice Krispie treats for $1. And I was working under my sister. It was like a drug dealing thing.
$1 is crazy for a Rice Krispie. Was it the big size?
The big size one.
Okay.
I was working under my sister. She was like the plug. I was the drug dealer. I come back with the
hot Cheetos stickers.
High school, you was in junior high?
No, we were both in high school. Well, I was a freshman. She was a senior. But I was her drug dealer for the younger ones.
She was like, got my money, little nigga. Got my money. Oh, that's funny.
But shout out to the people that did, because I love them.
Oh my God, they said her name, Susie.
I love being able to be like third period, fourth period, and we buy the chips and the sour belts. Every shit's like, hey,
They said the hot Cheetos, chili and cheese with jalapenos from the ice cream truck.
Yep.
And they said with the chili and jalapenos, don't ever get old.
No, you know what I do sometimes?
I still do those. We go to the swap meet.
You know what I used to do? Well, I still do it sometimes, and I start recently doing it. That's how I gained my weight back. Hot Cheetos and nacho cheese from 7-Eleven.
Oh,
we just recently did that.
And
like,
you know, and I just get me a spoon and just ooh.
Okay, so I did that.
Nipples got hard.
So I did that shit, but I didn't want to just be like upfront, like, oh, I'm bringing my shit in here to like get whatever the fuck. So I got the hot dog. I put the chili cheese on the hot dog. I got a bunch of extra chili and cheese on the side of the hot dog. Oh. And then I had my hot Cheetos in the car that I dipped in there and shit. You know, but.
No, the 7-Eleven's been tripling. Sometimes, you know, you go to the wrong place, they might try to charge you 50 cents for the chili cheese.
I said, shut the fuck up.
We're gonna have it covered.
Shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't charging me shit. I'll just walk out with this bitch.
Nah, you gotta put the lid on it. Put the lid on it, just like here you go.
Oh, that was one of my Black House confessions too. How to steal from 7-Eleven.
Nigga, I saw my cousin how to steal from 7-Eleven.
Well, I was still. You can't steal a glizzy from 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven cheese is not right.
I had to see. I'm like, look, this dude's watching. He know you coming in here to steal. So what you gotta do is you gotta pick up 2 other items. You know, but don't let him see you picked up 2. Make it seem like you're looking at it like you don't want it. Walk away, grab the first one that you want, and then go back and put the one away so they can look like you put it away. You don't want it no more.
Stop teaching people how to steal.
Hey, that's what you do. Hey, if y'all want a free Snickers bar, some candy.
Stupid kid is about to try this.
Go to 7-Eleven, get 2 Snicker bars. You feel me? Grab 2. You gotta grab 2.
Exactly.
You grab 2. Then you go to the big goat. You put the Snickers in one Snickers or 2. If you want multiple, put one of them inside the big goat. Put ice, then the soda. And you fill it up. Dark soda. It has to be dark because you put clear in there, you're gonna see through. But it has to be dark soda. Then you go back to the motherfucking candy aisle and put back that one Snickers like you don't want it no more.
You are a real fat nigga if you stealing Snickers like that.
They said 7-Eleven food almost gave me a stroke. Somebody said you the Viscount of Glissboro.
Hey, 7-Eleven food used to save a nigga's life
They
on
said
low
7-Eleven
pockets.
leaving Dorsey after school was fire.
Low pockets, nigga. 7-Eleven food, the pizza.
This motherfucking Ocean 11, the Snicker bar, fucking 7-Eleven.
Ocean 11 for real.
Oh, we're doing this heist right here.
You gotta make sure it's the dark soda. So when you
You got to, because if you put fucking Sprite in there, you gonna see the fucking Snickers bar with all the ice. Like,
Look,
what is that?
Look, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's the proper way to still live. You gonna still live. My way was stupid because that nigga went Ocean 11.
Straight ice.
They over here giving like lessons on
Lessons what you gotta do, man. We try to teach we try to teach the YNs the real way without getting caught.
Exactly.
Too many YNs are getting
Do
caught.
it right.
But
You feel me?
I leak how to make an accelerant, and I'm public enemy number one.
Nigga, you talk about
You making fucking fire bombs and
Get
shit.
the fuck out of here. Don't compare that shit.
Yeah. He's still trying to make it seem he's still trying to justify that shit.
Look. I didn't say nothing about it, and I'm not really too emotional behind it. But I also have family that died behind arson. Recently, y'all probably seen that shit on the news about it. I'm not gonna say who it is, but y'all seen it on the news within like the last 5 years, so y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was in this district over here. So, arson is not something that I really play around with, because that shit really is. And it was an accident. It wasn't even meant for them. It was meant for somebody else, and they ended up passing away through it. And it was 2 people, not just one. You feel me? So, that arson shit is a special case.
Yeah, Doug.
Don't burn no more shit, Doug.
I'm gonna tell you, don't burn no more shit. You know,
I'm gonna tell you, don't burn no more shit.
But I'm not playing with a light
more
either.
shit, Doug.
Yes, that is worse than stealing. Niggas that you robbed probably got that shit back already.
Four Loko? Who the fuck drinking a Four Loko?
Hell no.
Back in the day?
Nah,
hold on. So back in the day, they changed the recipe for Four Locos. Did you guys know that?
Did they?
Yeah, originally
they was fucked up.
The original one was, I guess, too fucked up. Like, people were getting too fucked up off of it or whatever the case. It had like caffeine, it had sugar, it had alcohol. I don't remember what the fuck else. I think it might have had like that energy drink shit.
Fluid, fucking radioactive.
Yeah, it just had everything in there that had you just like fucked up but awake. Like, you were on cocaine and liquor at the same time, just like
they gave you everything that gave you the side effects of a kid with ADHD. That's what they did. It was like everything that affects the ADHD patient. Let's give it to them in a can. It was the top 4 people. I mean, top 4 things. That's why it was 4 Loko. And that shit drove me crazy and you crash.
Liquid death is water.
Nah,
shout out Wiz Khalifa.
That shit was liquid death.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what they probably saying. Yeah, that's right.
Oh
but man, I was a trash human being.
Yeah, I remember blacking out on 4 Loko.
So I had Mad Dog 2020 one time. My stomach was, that shit hurt my. I'm a nigga. Yes, I had it before. It hurt my stomach. I was on the couch, balled up like a little hoe because my stomach would just hurt so much, and that's why I compared it to a Four Loko. Yeah, don't do it, kids.
Oh, you know what?
Y'all tripping? Get you 2 Black and Miles, 4 blunts, and a Mad Dog 2020. You're welcome.
Nah, I just realized I'm not
That's $25 right there, kids. Or back in the day, anyway.
No.
You said 4 blunts and Mad Dog 2020 and
4 blunts. That's 2.
Okay, $27.
That's 2 switches. That's 2 swisher packs, so that's 99. That's 99 cents back in the day. So that's 2. And I said 4 Black and Miles. No, 2 Black and Miles. So that's $125 each. So that's $250.
There wasn't $125 each back
in the valley. There was 2. My spots in my liquor stores. There was $125.
He from the valley.
They said, they said that's not as bad as the TikTokers just discovering MD 2020. Literally, they just discovered MDs. You might as well just drink Cisco, Irk and Jerk. They're discovering Boone's Farm too. Laughing my ass off.
Boone's Farm is bum one.
What the fuck is Boone's Farm?
Is the same
might
shit.
as well.
So look, you remember how you used to take the Thunderbird and the Kool-Aid? So at the same time in that area of taking the Thunderbird and the Kool-Aid, they was doing the Boone's Farm wine. It's a wine. So they would take the orange wine. If they was from Hoover, they'd take the blue wine. If they from, so that was just another version of Thunderbird and Kool-Aid.
I remember the first time trying, what was it called? What's that shit called? Incredible Hulk.
Ew.
What was it? Hennessy and Hypnotic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried that shit. The homie gave me something. I was like, this is good. Like, nigga, give me this shit. Like, nigga, because the Henny was like hella strong back then for a nigga. Then we mixed that little Hypnotic with it and like gave it a little flavor.
Like juice.
Yeah,
and I was like, ooh. I was like, you don't even taste that fucking Henny no more. I was like, give me this. And I'm like, then I went to the bar for the first time. I was like, yo, give me Incredible Hulk. They said, sir, we are not in the ghetto.
Venus Monroe said, this girl really said, I just discovered this new drink and then showed the bottle of Boone's Farm. I just about died.
Wow.
Samuel said, Thunderbird and Kool-Aid was fire when I was a kid. Should not have been drinking that. I agree.
You know what?
Venus Monroe said they're going to bring back Cisco, too.
What the fuck is Cisco?
Cisco was like another version of Mad Dog 2020, but in like a smaller bottle.
No.
You know,
I didn't know about this until him.
I have friends.
Did y'all try that port shit they be having?
What pork shit?
What the fuck?
What's it called? Like
Pork liquor?
Port.
This nigga be drinking pickle juice and pork juice. What the fuck?
Not port.
Oh, porch. Porch, like wine.
P-O-R-T, yeah.
Like wine. Got it.
Oh, like
I
the
swear
song
we
that,
checked 3 times. Like, did you say pork?
Like the song that Eastside K-Boy got, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that shit came popular like during pandemic or some shit. They was like...
Shit, after pandemic, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Or what? Yeah. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about then.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a red wine.
All right. It was cheap too. And they was like, y'all get this shit, you gonna get fucked up.
Shout out Eastside K-Boy.
Next week we should bring like a bunch of those shits and just try like little samples of them on camera. Like you're gonna try a little bit of Cisco, you're gonna try a little bit of Thunderbird.
I'll bring Mad Dog.
No, you gotta get the Thunderbird because we don't live out here, and it's gonna be. We can grab Mad Dog, we can't grab Thunderbird. That's
all right. No, we'll set that shit up in a group chat so we'll know.
Go to Total Wines and more. See if they have it.
Y'all got Total Wine out there?
Yeah.
We do? Oh yeah.
Well, it's not right there, like near us, but it is like within
it's within
15
like 5
minutes.
miles.
Yeah. I know. When I first discovered Total Wine, I was like, oh my god.
No, we went to Bevmo. Remember we did that show?
Bevmo?
We did the show. We went to got the Hennessy.
Yeah, Bevmo.
Oh my God, Bevmo gave us that gallon for like $45.
Yes, and they had to honor like their special that they had on their thing and shit. That whole thing.
They had to climb all the way to the top to grab the last one because it was on sale, so everybody was already buying them out.
I'll wait. Bevmo is the shit because that's where we usually go when we have like parties.
Somebody said Total Wine's a more commercial.
Hey, Dubs in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Dubs in the chat. Shout out everybody in the chat right now. Conversating. Shout out everybody in the chat.
Tequila.
I have a friend that I grew up with.
I'm off this. You feel me? This is $20.
What is that?
Trader Joe's tequila.
Oh yeah, you fuck with Trader Joe's for real.
So for just $10 more, you could also get that Terramana. If you go to the right place for $5 more. Yeah, that's Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Terramana's dangerous. You gotta have some food off of Terramana,
dog.
Yeah,
for sure.
Ain't no joke.
My first time having Terramana was at a party next door, birthday party. I was lit.
Yeah.
I had to pull over and I couldn't drive home for like 2 hours.
You absolutely.
That's how so look, the top 2 drinks right now with the black community in the city.
No, hold on, don't move on. The first time we tried I tried Terramana.
It's Terramana and a deer juice, Cazadores, but Terramana.
Woo! We tried that shit with his cousins, and we're like, okay, what is it? Always join the rock. Well, I don't think they even said it. They're just like, oh, it's this new tequila. All right, cool, yeah, let's try it or whatever. Oh, okay, cool. This shit tastes all right. Yeah, fuck it.
What's
Take
Kevin
another
Hart's
shot.
tequila?
Huh?
We don't know, but we talking about
I don't know, but hold on, we talking about the Rock's tequila right now. Point is, it was supposed to be a nice little evening. We were playing dominoes at his auntie's house. Like, it was a nice little evening. I don't know how it was a party. It was a party. Everybody was twerking.
By the time everybody was twerking off that Terramana.
Yep.
Shout out to Sierra, shout out to Coco, shout out Mika, shout out Katoya, shout out my auntie Amy, shout out my uncle Jamie. Like, we just gonna shout out everybody.
Shout out my
That's how we got introduced to it, and we realized that motherfucker was a movie before you use it.
For sure.
All right, we gonna get this show started. I feel like that was.
I say it hasn't started. We almost an hour and it's not started. Somebody said that the Kevin Hart tequila is horrible. The Trader Joe's is yes. They said that's the lick reposado. Y'all not drinking that Diddy juice no more.
What the fuck is that shit called?
Ciroc. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I've drank Ciroc before, but no.
But has people?
We're not supporting that shit.
Has people brought Ciroc since Diddy been in jail?
On the back too. Put that shit down.
Okay, like that.
Has people been buying Ciroc still since Diddy been in jail?
I don't know.
I haven't seen it promoted either.
Drink vodka, so I don't know.
I haven't seen it promoted.
Christian Brothers Brandy.
No, I can't fuck with Christian Brothers.
Damn, I had that when I was younger.
That shit get you hurt.
So look, when your pockets is low, you get the Erkin Jerk and the Christian Brothers. That's all I know.
No, that's real.
We're gonna turn the party up on a Friday night.
They said laughing my ass off. Damn, I got a half bottle right now. It was a gift. And then somebody else said, who remembers Paul Masson?
Damn, Paul Masson, for sure.
Yo, they saying some real shit. They saying some real nigga shit. That's what it is. That's that, you know, that's
if
that.
You drink that gut milk,
that's that, you know, that's that, let me get some liquor. But my check don't come until the end of the week.
Yep.
You know, I want to drink on a Monday or Tuesday. My check ain't coming until Friday, so let's go get that.
One mic.
Sorry about that.
Sorry, sir. Okay.
But, he talking about some taco vodka over here.
I'm good on that. Y'all nasty.
We're gonna do taco vodka. That's gonna put a hole in your stomach. You gonna have an ulcer.
You gonna age 50 years and shit.
All right, now let's move on. We gotta move on to some serious shit, man, because a lot of serious shit is going down in our city right now. And people gotta hear our opinions and our point of views and shit like that.
Since we talk about tequila, we might as well.
Let's talk about tequila, man. Shout out the Hispanic community. Shout out.
You have the best transitions, Bankhead.
All the Latinos,
Speaking
man.
of tequila, we're gonna move on to this issue with the Mexican illegals rights.
Yeah,
not just the Mexicans, it's the illegals in general, but
yeah, shout out all the Hispanics, all that, because ICE is out here, Border Patrol's out here, National Guard's out here. Donald Trump got us fucked up. You know,
fuck
Donald Trump. Yeah, so all the shit they was talking about during the elections of what Donald Trump's going to do, and y'all wasn't believing in it. And Kamala Harris, fuck around and find out. And here y'all finding out in a hard way. People's getting deported. There's like in the last couple of days, have been over 50 detainees. People getting detained. My girls told me they had a list of people with fucking their names on there with they crime, you know. But I'm like, are they only deporting people with that's on the paper with crime, or are they just deporting? Oh, you look Hispanic, or you're Hispanic, or you're getting the fuck out of here. You know, they're not asking where your papers are at. Like, are you from here? Do you have your green card? Or they just picking you the fuck up.
No, the answer to that is they're doing both because they want to make sure that legally they can have a response to saying, no, we have been doing this by the books. And then it's your job to argue, no, this wasn't. So, like they've been taking people like the major YouTube person, the one dude that the one that does it.
The TikTok, he got detained in Las Vegas.
He got detained, and then after being detained, he voluntarily deported himself back to where he was from.
All right.
So, you have people like that, and then you also have the illegal club that they was running out here with the Taiwanese people, with the Taiwans, and they made sure that they got them too, and because they were illegals like that, they locked them up. But it's like they're not just giving it to be, oh my God, but then you have these new people that's going around on the beaches and they just grabbing people. Y'all see the new video where the dude was out there in Orange County, he's sitting at the bus stop and getting chased by the ICE person.
Go ahead, hold on, Doug got us on that.
Yeah, Doug, pull that up for the viewers that's watching right now. So
while we pull that up, though, also they are saying in the chat, man, it's crazy out here. Somebody said it's supposed to be 30 days of this. I did not know that it was supposed to be 30 days of this.
And they're quoting 1,700 people a day.
Yep. They're supposed to be pulling in 1,700 people a day.
Where are they placing these people?
In California, or is that nationally? Like, where
are they placing these people?
So that's the thing. That's what a lot of people are fighting for right now. That's what in downtown LA, a lot of Congress people actually showed up to the federal building in downtown LA because they were trying to see the conditions of where these people are being kept, and they were actually told that they cannot come inside because
I see Maxine Waters get her the door slammed in her face, and she tried. I'm like, you too old, lady. I'm sorry, Maxine Waters. I'm not saying like you too old to be trying to slap like. Where your bodyguard at? Like, you know, but I'm like, I love you, Maxine Waters. I love you, Maxine Waters. Do it for the camera, but you know you can't open that damn door for that nigga.
They said they're setting up locations everywhere. They've been active all over there. They were in Inglewood this afternoon. They arrested the SEIU union president. That's crazy.
And that's the conversation I was having with you today, Bankhead. Remember? You was like, there's no real voice for the Hispanic community. And it was like, because as soon as somebody speak up, they're going to find a background to be able to come in here and grab you, and not you, your cousin, or not you, your auntie, or your grandma, or your mama, because this shit is generational. The people that's out here protesting right now, thank God they have the blessing to be able to do that because they're citizens. But they're doing it on the behalf of their families. But what happens with that is backlash comes, and that's why it'd be so hard for the Mexican community to actually speak up, because then somebody that's highly important to them will get snatched up. It's like that's what we talking about. This shit is crazy.
It is. I'm like, but I did say it is going to take some people to have that sacrifice for a change to happen, because our people, we had to sacrifice a lot of people for the little shit we got. Even though we are citizens, like, because Ellie was made a big point of like, black people, y'all are citizens. Y'all good in a way. You know, but
I didn't say y'all good. No. Don't misquote me and get me canceled. I didn't say y'all good.
No, I'm not saying y'all good, but we're not illegal. Like we have to. Our fight's different. Mm-hmm. Our fight's different. Yes. You know, like we can fight and still be here. Mm-hmm. Y'all fight. Y'all gonna get kicked the fuck out. Y'all gonna have to go miles and miles, 1,000 miles away. Yeah. But I'm like, but that's the sacrifice though. Like somebody in y'all community, I feel like is gonna have to sacrifice and be that voice. And if shit happens to their family,
so
it's gonna have to happen because somebody's gonna have to sacrifice and be that voice though.
Hold on, I respect what you're saying because the Latino community does need a voice, but babe, this is your moment to speak up about your family or whatever you want to talk about, so they can know. Hold on.
He thought you were calling him babe. That's why.
No, I'm talking to my wife.
Like, babe. He's
my wife to speak up on his behalf, so you can understand why it's so hard for other people to speak up because of the backlash that'll come. You say you got to sacrifice, but this sacrifice becomes a lot deeper than what you think. For us, the sacrifice is we're going to go to jail, and then we come out after X amount of years. Even Mandela, when he went to jail, he stayed in jail in his country. He got back out. It wasn't like that. Out here, these are people that can be affected and be deported, and the whole family be affected. So this is where you can speak up, because you are Mexican, and I think your voice is rather more important than me speaking up for it.
Give us some game. Str8 Drunk Radio.
Damn, pressure. Designated Mexican. But
listen. Hold on, you gotta do it first. Listen.
Damn.
Listen.
Stop. I just don't know where to jump in because I absolutely agree with what you guys are saying. As far as Bankhead, it is different. It is different for the simple fact that if you're out here protesting, the people that got arrested from that protest that were illegals, if there were any, they were absolutely deported tonight already. You know what I mean? So it's like they lost a lot more than a lot of the people who might have just gotten arrested and might already be home by now. Like he was saying, like that's absolutely true. It's a higher risk. It's a lot different. I want to give a huge shout out and appreciation to every one of the citizens that are out here that are actually, you know, out here protesting and doing it. The ones that can, the ones that have, you know, citizenship and citizen families, and, you know, they don't have to worry about this and they can just go out and protest and really kind of stand up for the ones who don't have a voice. I was telling you, Bankhead, earlier that it is different for somebody to go ahead and actually, or a politician or anybody who's of a high stature, I want to say it's hard for them to be the voice or to be the face of this movement because you're technically representing something that's illegal. You are actually going public and saying, I support an illegal. I support not just as a person, but something that's going on that is illegal. But at the same time, it's been very difficult for people to be able to legally not only enter the country, but once you're even in here to just gain citizenship or be able to gain residence or be able to gain any of that. The last person to do amnesty, I believe, was either in 88 or 89. I think it was Reagan. And he was the last person to grant amnesty, and you had the chance to apply. Ever since then, nobody else has. So there has been no other way for people to get legalized, to become citizens outside of, you know, family, having children. I know Trump hates... What'd you say?
I said, where's Swifty Blue at? My bad.
Where's Swifty Blue at is crazy. That's a good one.
It is a lose-lose situation.
Absolutely. My parents were both illegal. I am technically what Trump hates. I'm an anchor baby. So they came, you know, they came here in
you was born here, right?
I was born here. They came here in the late 80s. She got pregnant. They had
they're trying to take that away too now too.
Yeah, Trump is.
It's cool. I'm married to a citizen. Damn it. No. I'm sorry. Outside of that joke.
They kicking his ass out too.
Him?
Yeah. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh damn.
I'm about to be a dual citizen soon anyway. It don't matter.
Anyway.
I'm just talking with you about that shit, dual citizenship somewhere else.
Yeah, no, we're absolutely applying for it, but that's just so that I can actually take possession of the land that my grandfather left my mom, and that now it's going down on us. So you have to have it to be able to own
that's
that.
That's lit.
Right, because Americans can't.
You were an anchor baby. Your parents came in the 80s.
My parents came in the 80s. We moved back to Mexico when I was like a year old because they had no family out here and it's hard out here. And when you don't have anybody and you're illegal, you know, it wasn't exactly.
All right, let me ask you this: are these protests working?
Yes. So did you guys see the announcement that the city of Glendale is actually canceling their contract with ICE? No? Nobody saw it? Well, let me let you guys know. The city of Glendale,
Due to these protests,
is canceling their contract that they had with immigration with ICE. So yes, these protests are able to change things. I think that you have to remember that the state still have a right and they have the ability to fight back or to reject helping these situations. I know that it's a federal order, but the same way that so many state orders have ignored federal orders in the past, I believe that this is something that they can fight back on, just like Glendale just did. So I think other cities definitely can cancel their contracts that they have with immigration. I remember, thank you for making sure that we rushed straight to the point, but as I was telling my story, back in 2003, the city that I live in, back in Orange County, they actually had one of these contracts with immigration. And it was, you can't go outside, you can't go to the store, you can't just be at a bus stop, you can't be literally anywhere outside because they have the right, the police have the right to be like, hey, you look Mexican, show me your driver's license. And back then, Governor Schwarzenegger, he was able to change it to where if you didn't have legal papers, if you weren't a legal citizen, you were not, or a legal resident, you were not able to get a driver's license. So basically, you don't have a driver's license, you're not legal, right? So they would ask you for identification. If you didn't have it, they would go ahead and bring you in, and pretty much you figure it out while you're locked up. If you figure out your situation, if you're legal, if you're not legal, or whatever the case, while you're locked up, because they're going to be holding you. And
I remember when he was I didn't give a fuck about politics then.
Who?
Like
when the governor came in.
When Schwarzenegger was in, like back in then, like what years was those?
The only reason I did is because of that.
Yeah. Oh, nigga. Oh my God. I was in high school, 10th fucking grade. I remember walking to fucking math class, and they just announced it on the PA. They said, Governor. I don't know why they did a Chatsworth, but you feel me? It was like Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hey, thank you.
It's called AB 60. My sister works at the DMV.
Yeah. Assembly Bill 60.
Exactly.
And, I remember the day when Governor killed Tookie and yeah.
Hold on, but through all of that though, through everything with her parents going back to Mexico, her parents coming back, her being a kid and having to sit the whole summer inside the house because their family is scared to walk outside, they can't even go to the store because of these orders that Arnold Schwarzenegger put in. It's like she is firsthand witness of going through this struggle already.
It was the contract with the city. It was the contract with the city. It was the contract that the city held on, where immigration was linked up with the police. And damn it, Big Head, you being a... I don't want to call you white, but you being white right now, trying to shut down.
Your curly hair is showing, nigga.
There you
your
go.
Curly hair is showing.
You're being a Susan.
What'd I do?
Every time I start sitting here getting real about this shit, you want to cut it off with something.
Sorry.
Let's just speak lightly on it then. Fuck it.
No,
we either going to joke or we going to get real because I'm not going to tell you.
Because I'm going to keep being real about it. Hold on. Because not only, this is a person that's been affected by this, so we understand why the protest is going on. And people don't understand why it's going on because they haven't witnessed this because it's been so long since the last time this has happened. So when people don't know what to do, they know that they got to stay inside the house. They know that the police don't have any rights to come inside your house, so you don't have to open the door when they come look at your house. But they also do come to these stores that you're going to. They walking around beaches right now, from San Diego all the way down to LA. They walking around the coastal beaches right now trying to grab people. They catching people at the bus stops. Red Eye just put up a video showing that. Like, this stuff is that was happening 25 years ago. It's happening again right now, and she was a product of these things that happened in those moments. So she's trying to let you know this shit is real. This shit is very important. These people that's out here being able to voice right now is a great thing because back then there was no first generation that can come out here and do this. Right now, you have these first, second, and third generations that can do this right now because it's a wall that can say, oh, I don't really have to worry about my family because a lot of my family is already legal. But a lot of people not, so it does affect you. But you got to know what these kids got to go through too. When these people are trying to take away their parents, this shit what they got to go through. When they talk about they can't go outside no more because of this happening, it's summertime. They don't got school. They finna be locked up in the house like it's 2020 again. This is what they got to go through, and this is fear placed in their heart like that. So this is some real shit that's going on, and it's not just happening in the Mexican households, it's happening in Nigerian households, it's happening in Jamaican households, it's happening in Asian households. Imagine the Muslim people that's coming from the Arabic households right now because of those wars. It's happening everywhere. This ICE is cracking down, and it's affecting a lot of families. And then, babe, you want to proceed about how you had to go through what you went through? All right, then we're going to cut it right there.
All right,
this shit real.
We'll play the video of the ICE agent tackling down.
Do it. Let them see what we talking about. That we just keep saying it.
Or lower our mics.
Alrighty, so they're talking about how do you feel about the looting?
Who asked that question?
Nubian G said, how do y'all feel about the looting? She also said that's traumatizing. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, especially the ones that have been here 30 plus years.
How do you feel about the looting?
Bankhead.
How I feel about looting?
The looting that's happening right now.
Right now.
So they're also
the same
saying
way how it is when we start rioting. It's expected. People, they're upset. They're angry. So they go and tear up their own city. My question is, when they protesting, why do they burn the American flag and raise up the Mexico flag?
It's a symbol thing. Because when you look at the American flag, when minorities look at the American flag, they see racism. They see being the little guy over the that's always got the under the thumb of the big guy. They see shit like ICE tackling motherfuckers. That's what they perceive America, the symbol of that flag to be. And just like how we perceive the symbol of the Confederate flag. Under the right for them to own slaves.
But
that's why
I'm sorry, as a designated Mexican, I want to disagree with that. I don't look at a flag and think that.
Like, well, why you want to live in a city or a country you hate, and you burn it? You're burning the flag. You're saying fuck you. That's what
they're saying. Fuck the country. They're saying fuck what that flag stands for.
They're not saying that they hate it. It's a lot of people out here that's doing things without understanding what something means. So they're just trying to let you know that they are very pissed off at the country right now. It's not saying that they hate it.
I was saying there's white people that sit here and burn flags sometimes when they get mad enough. So it's like that has nothing to do with that. It's just anti-establishment. I want to say it's more so of an anti-establishment symbol. As opposed to it actually being, I hate the United States. Like, I really,
that's what matters.
I hope that's not what it is,
that's
you know?
But looking like the government is not looking how we look at it. They're looking at it as black and white. If you burn something, that means you hate this
and
motherfucking
that's why I said they're doing it out of ignorance, because they don't realize what they're doing means to other people. So this is like,
so when you when you look at shit like that, it's just like, dog, you have to say you love or you love being here, love it. Like, don't fucking burn the motherfucking flag.
Hold on,
can't you love and hate a place at the same time? Because it's like for the people that are here, for the people who are here legally, you can absolutely love America because you know what? We have so many benefits that we do actually take advantage of that I think a lot of people might take for granted. As far as like, okay, we don't have free health care, but there is Medi-Cal, there is Medicare, there is other alternatives that aren't available in places like Mexico, that aren't available in places like the Philippines, that aren't available in places where a lot of these immigrants are coming from. So it's like there is a lot of those positive things that it's like America is a land where this can happen. A lot is possible. Everything can happen, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily happens to most. Most are being extorted. Most are being used. Most
can't make the cost of living.
Exactly. Most people can't make the cost of living. And do you know how hard that is when you have to try to find a job for somebody who is not going to care about your immigration status? Right. Not only that, but do you know what it's like to be a worker who's locked into a job and you have to keep that job? No matter how shitty that job is, you have to keep that job. You cannot let go of that job because you got a family that depends on you for one, and for two, you can't just be like, fuck this job, I'm going to go on unemployment. Fuck this job, I'm going to go find another job.
Right.
Fuck this job, I'm going to go work with whatever the hell. Fuck this job, I'm going to go get on food stamps. You can't do that shit. when you're illegal. So it's like a lot of that shit is what I feel like. Okay, you can love it and then hate it at the same time because it's
every country has their flaws.
Exactly, everything's good and bad.
Like you can live in the UK. The UK has fucked up laws and has racism. So there's always a bad side to every country. Like there's no perfect country.
But to get to the answer of what do we think about the looting, I'm gonna say that in a silence, the only way to be heard sometimes is violence, and the chaos brings awareness to things. So we can beat a Martin Luther King and actually get awareness by protesting peacefully. That's going to get us far. But also the violence that comes with it will awaken the silence that people are trying to ignore, that we are really upset. So it tells you, look, we're bypassing these words. Every group not doing it. It's not every group that's doing it. Everybody doesn't agree with it either. But the people that are doing this is just a part of what comes with it. Like Bankhead said, the protesting is going to bring these riots and these looting. And it's going to happen. And
the city's going to be like, we can't afford all this looting. We can't afford all this destruction. We can't afford to keep replacing all this stuff. And then they're going to say, no, I'm sorry, immigration. We're going to have to cut our contract with you. Because another thing is, not all the policemen like being paired up with immigration. That's actually a double load on them. Some of them did actually express, way back in the day, that they didn't like having to pair up with them because it was like double the job and they didn't get any extra pay. So it's like you have to do a bunch of extra shit, a bunch of extra monitoring, a bunch of extra checking for something that you're not getting paid extra for. So it was like not everybody's for it, and it. But yeah, my bad. Thank you.
Are you good? I was just listening and looking at the chat. You know, they saying by any means necessary.
That's what I was gonna say. Go ahead and read the chat, please.
The yin and the yang, but now shout out to chat. They're going up tonight.
Nah, ever since these laws,
it's going up. But nah, man, just be safe out there. Definitely. You know, like black and brown, like both of y'all, be safe.
Yeah, that's one thing we gotta make sure. Like, awareness is. The black people is with this community just like the Hispanic community was with us when we were pushing this Black Lives Matters. Don't think that this shit being cut off and we feel like it's just y'all going through this. We got y'all back on this too. We support it. I'm pretty sure y'all seen a lot of black people out there with y'all. If y'all didn't see anybody else, y'all seen some black people with y'all for sure. So we are with y'all. Don't let nobody else sit here and tell y'all differently. Some people may have their opinions about some things, but overall, the minorities are with y'all.
And we here.
Yeah, because there's also there's another video here. It's a Mexican restaurant. They're helping out some of the sheriffs that are overheating, sitting in the sun, you know, with ice, you know, within the protesters and shit, trying to keep shit calm. Mm-hmm. And it's a Mexican restaurant helping them cool down, giving them food, giving them water.
I seen that. I didn't know that it was overheating. I thought he got beat up and they were just trying to give some assistance. But yeah, for sure, I seen that too. You got that? You got that video?
I got that loaded up right now.
Have you seen it, Bankhead?
Nope.
I hadn't seen that either.
All right, let's screen right now.
Se miran zumbando en ALR patrullando, puro kamikaze y no más el terror sembrando, de arriba para abajo ahí no miran patrullando, cero tolerancia para el que la ande cagando.
Ya se las sabrita que no nos gusta la falla, la gorra de lado y la gloxión bien eclipsada, con un toque bueno y a punta de carcajadas, afirman pendiente nunca se nos pasa nada.
La santa protege si salimos a topones y alguien se miran zumbando en ALR patrullando, puro kamikaze y no más el terror sembrando, de arriba para abajo ahí no miran patrullando, cero tolerancia para el que la ande cagando.
Ya se las sabrita que no nos gusta la falla, la gorra de lado y la gloxión bien eclipsada, con un toque bueno y a punta de carcajadas, afirman pendiente nunca se nos pasa nada.
La santa protege si salimos a topones y alguien.
Yeah, that was a great point right there when you said, so you see there's not a lot of hate in this, it's just a lot of understanding that goes on, that's both sides. We're not here to terrorize, even though we fucked up a lot, like, the black people fucked up a lot of shit. I want y'all to understand the importance of that area that they did that in. There's a ICE location on there where they hold the immigrants down there in downtown LA, so that's why you see the people protesting on that freeway and throwing shit at the police cars and blocking out the freeway. It was a statement in that area. It wasn't just being done anywhere. So I just want y'all to know how special that location was.
cero tolerancia para el que la ande cagando.
They said these laws and rules were not made for people like us. Just keep that in mind. Absolutely. Well, I mean, yeah, they're over 200 years old. They were made for back in the day when the only people who actually had any type of voice or right were
white folks.
Yeah, so absolutely.
The colonizers. The ones that came over, took this country and said it's yours, so y'all shouldn't be here. The idiots.
But no, shout out Real 923. They gave out some information real quick. It said immigration resources and info to know. So if y'all listening and y'all want to share this information to any of your friends or families or your cousins, do that. Here we go. It says what to do if ICE is outside your home. It says do not open the door. It says you have the right to remain silent. You have the right to refuse to sign anything without consulting with an attorney. Always remember, do not sign anything. It says defend. Let me see. They give out a lot of hotline numbers, different districts from the Bay Area, North California, Central Coast, and Central Valley, Southern California, San Diego. And they give out all these types of hotline numbers, so you'll be able to, hotline shit. That's what hotline is.
If you
get in trouble, hotline, hit the hotline.
It can only mean one thing.
Yeah, man, it's a lot. Shout out Real 923 for those.
There's also a list of places that ICE cannot enter under, even if they.
Go ahead and read that.
Yeah, I'm about to read right now.
Hell yeah.
Let them
Where
know.
can they not enter?
So,
where can these motherfuckers not go?
Number one is schools. If they're in front of the school, fair game.
That's a lie though. They went into some graduations.
Graduation was off of school grounds. That doesn't count.
Okay,
but
it was off school grounds.
They find technicalities.
It was off school grounds, and it wasn't like on a football field.
It was on a football field, which is off the school, which is technically off school grounds because anybody can come in to the football field. If you going through the front of the school, it's different.
So what it means is basically anywhere that you need either that I believe it's
ain't football fields attached
it's
to
on premises but not on campus.
Yeah.
Wherever you need clearance to be able to, wherever you need to either be an employee or a student on campus. So basically, you can go to school and go to school safely even if you're an illegal student, and they're not going to come into that school and have a raid and take your ass back to Mexico or whatever the case. Like they're not going to do that. That's what you mean. But if you are a parent who's waiting for their kid outside of that school, they can absolutely get you for sure. Yeah, have your kids walk.
Yeah, roll up, Nubian G. Yeah. 420 friendly in this mug. Roll up.
Number two is medical or mental health care facilities such as hospitals, clinics, vaccination sites, urgent and emergency care, and community health centers.
That's right.
I can see that. That's smart. That's good. That's good.
Number three, places of worship or religious study, including churches, synagogues, mosques, temples, or other buildings used for religious services.
And that's been a time-honored tradition. A church has always been sanctuary.
Exactly. The separation of church and state.
I'm glad they keep not in play shit. These motherfuckers ain't respecting shit. I'm glad that's respected.
Number four, places where children gather, like playgrounds, recreation centers, and bus stops. So what he did to that grown-ass man, you can't do to the kids.
Oh, okay, but you can't do it to grown people.
Yes.
Okay, so again, have your kids walk home. Because the kids are fine. They can't stop your kids, but they can't stop you if you're picking up your kid. Right. That's wild as fuck.
Number five, social service establishments, such as domestic violence shelters or food pantries.
That's good.
It's considered a sanctuary.
That's good.
Number six, the site of a funeral, wedding, or other public religious ceremony, such as christenings. So they can't touch nobody if you at a funeral. To religious service, separation of church and state. Number seven, a site during the occurrence of a public demonstration, such as a march, rally, or parade.
And that's something that I was wondering about. Like, can they just go ahead and do a raid at one of these protests? Can they just be like, oh, everybody's protesting at the bridge? Cool, we about to have an ICE raid right there at the bridge.
Nope.
Okay, that's dope. So see, that's another benefit too, the protest.
That's why they arrest you for protesting instead of rating you for immigration.
That's why I always thought, like, man, if I was the police captain, I'm like, oh, y'all right here, y'all dumb motherfuckers, let me just box y'all in.
So they'll just put you under as, like,
understandable.
They'll put it under as disturbing the peace because you're protesting, but they can keep you for immigration. Then that loophole keeps you for immigration.
And this is why the city needs to break its contract with immigration.
And then the last one, generally enforcement actions in or near courthouses or areas within courthouses that are wholly dedicated to non-criminal proceedings, such as family court or small claims court. So when they caught, it was a video, they caught a guy in immigration court. He was already done for. But if he was if he was having a divorce and it was like divorce court, they can't just walk in and take him.
Say it again.
Samuel Bainbridge said they call it unlawful gathering.
And they have to announce it over loudspeaker that they are declaring that it is an unlawful gathering.
Yes.
See, but that's not even fair though, because they started announcing it. But what we learned when they were going with the Black Lives Matter protest when we were down in Long Beach is that by the time they start coming around and announcing that, they already have every exit street covered by their patrol cruisers, and they're pretty much blocking it off, coming in telling you this is unlawful gathering. So how the hell are you supposed to get out if your car is within that area?
That's how you catch people.
They give you loopholes, so that way they can tell you legally we did this, but then the loophole was they didn't even give you a chance to exit. They didn't say, oh, it's an unlawful gathering, y'all gotta get out here. It was, it's unlawful gathering, y'all are under arrest.
Right, it eliminates the right to assembly because they blocked you in.
Yeah.
But under our understanding from the Constitution and everything, our laws, our rights and everything is that we're allowed to protest.
Yeah, the right to assembly.
So you go ahead and tell us, hey, we're doing it in an unlawful manner. You didn't give us a chance to even regroup and do this accurately. Y'all just got to block us in and say we're going to jail.
Well, it's the part where they start throwing rocks at the vehicles. That's where they're calling it unlawful gathering. Not the part where they're actually gathering with the signs. It's the part where they're throwing.
I've seen some damaged cop cars.
Yeah.
Criminal malice.
I was like, damn, they did damage these cars on the freeway.
They've been doing that. So they're not just doing that on the freeway. They started that shit in like Paramount type shit.
Like even in Pacoima, we have a Lowe's and Costco. There be some ICE and Border Patrol people over there posted up this past weekend too. So they everywhere. They hit in every city, major city. Just be careful, man. Be very careful out here. It's fucked up.
The protest started in Orange County, though. I know that you were asking about that. The protest did start today in Orange County, apparently. They have started that up in Santa Ana, which is expected. Santa Ana is the largest concentration of Hispanics aside from Anaheim. So, I can't even say that Anaheim. I'm going to say it's Santa Ana. But protests started there also.
I have a video of the raids that they're doing, that ICE is doing right now in Santa Ana.
Go ahead and show that.
All right, let's check this out.
Because all of this shit is looking horrible. It's like, we could, what did they say? We could say 1,000 words, but looking at these images, I think. That's crazy though.
It's that communication.
They pepper sprayed an old lady, and that is insane.
It sucks to do that shit, man. Like you in the field. Did you see that reporter get shot? That Australian reporter get shot with a rubber bullet?
No.
Yeah. Australian reporter came out here. She got shot. She got shot in the leg or the shoulder with a rubber bullet.
Back on Vic, they were like, this is what she got shot with, and they showed some shit like, I shit you not, it looked like the size of this thing right here. It looked like it was probably something like that. A little like it was a bullet the size of that. They're like, this is what she got shot with.
Go on the homie Caesar's Let You Tell a podcast page, or find his page. and he was down there at the protest, and he picked up one of those shells, and it was like a 44 like mag or some shit. Of what was like probably one of those shotgun shell beanbags.
Shotguns,
so.
y'all not realizing that shit. Them motherfuckers popping out of shotguns
with beanbags.
Yes.
Yeah. So like Caesar showed it on his story, and I was like, damn, that if somebody got hit with that motherfucker, like I know you ain't dying.
That bruise about
but
to
you just you gonna be in pain. You gonna feel it.
If that hits you in your rib is gonna be fractured. You finna be bruised over the next 3 weeks to 3 months. Nigga, like that shit no joke. That shit is not no joke, but don't, hey, it's better that than a real gun.
Alright, so the chat says, Samuel Bainbridge says, yeah, that's where the tide turns. Nubian G said they'll be in Burbank too, so I guess they're going to be in Burbank soon.
Oh, yeah.
I really don't know too much of a Hispanic community in Burbank, but I guess there has to be.
Oh, let me tell you the shit
Burbank had like that.
That happened at my job on Saturday.
In Burbank?
Nah, I work in downtown.
Oh, okay.
Where they were doing the ice race and the fashion district.
Yeah.
So there's this family that works that lives in the building that I watch. They have their own car detailing place. ICE was trying to get in to investigate them, but the security guard that was there wouldn't let them in because that's private property.
Right.
Those petty motherfuckers cut the chain to the automatic gate, so the automatic gate is now broken.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So
that's
we had to wait
illegal.
for that shit to get fixed.
Highly illegal.
Yeah, highly illegal. But they couldn't get in. Yeah.
So after they cut the chain, did they get in though?
Nah.
Oh, okay, that's good.
They just cut the chain, they did.
Fuck ICE.
Fuck ICE.
This is bullshit.
Alright, so Nubian G that said they'll be in Burbank too. She also said it's crazy that you have BET awards taking place while the streets are wildin'. Absolutely. Samuel Bainbridge said, show her the money. That's for that journalist that got shot with the beanbag round.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She white and she foreign?
Yeah, she foreign.
For sure, she getting paid.
She gonna get paid by the
I was here representing the minorities.
She paid her getting paid by the government or her company because I'm quitting because y'all got me out and fired. Like
actually, no, I think that
Crossfire.
I believe we were looking that up last time. I don't think that the journalists get paid if they get hurt on the job, right? Because they're like independent journalists, pretty much like you got to go and get the story however you get it.
I think it depends on the contract.
Yeah, I think. What about the journalists that go overseas to like war zones?
They get special permissions to go and pretty much not get arrested for what they're doing, but I don't know if that like is
getting
supposed to keep them safe. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea, but I don't think that they get. I don't think it's the same as a regular job. Ooh. But again, like you said, it might be depending on the contract.
Hey, but Ellie, like since y'all talked about that earlier of you being like first generation of this shit really happening with your family, right? Mm-hmm. Like, did your parents have to talk to you about like we just talked about like giving people these tips and like what to do if they come to your door? Like, did your parents have to sit you down as a young girl and tell you all these type of like tips and like rules, basically like, yo, do not answer the door, do not sign no papers, because it's different as a of course we different black, brown, but as a black man, our parents have to sit us down because for like, yo, these cops is dirty, racist, like they have not your best interest, so your parents sit you down like how they had said our parents sit us down for, even though it's a different cause, but no, we
absolutely did. We absolutely did. My parents were amazing in that they had a plan the whole time. So it was like they knew that at any moment they could get deported. So it was like according to the market value of a coyote at the time, that's what they kept in the bank. Plus I believe like another $2,000. So pretty much we would still be good while the coyote gets my dad or whoever it is that gets deported back over here to be able to continue working and do all of that. So it's like at all times, and they let us know because I'm the oldest. So they always let me know too. If your mom needs help, this is what we have. This is what we're gonna use. This is what we need to take care of. Like, and then eventually, let me not skip ahead. But yes, they taught that early on. It's also things like the cars, for example. My dad had a car. It was in my name because if at any time he were to get stopped or whatever the case or whatever something were to happen, basically that car is still in my name and I can go and get it back with an adult, obviously, with me and everything. But if I own it, it's in my name. I can go with an adult and get it back and have them drive it out of the lot or whatever, even if he were to get deported or whatever. Like, pretty much he made it to where we could still, my mom and I could still go ahead and get all the assets. So it was like I said, the cars was in my name. It was having that extra money in the bank account. It was when it came down to it, and my dad actually did get caught, and he did get held. He didn't get deported, thank God, because we bailed him out and then fought his case. But when he was caught, that's exactly what we did. It was that fact that with an I-10, so even if you don't have a social security number, you can pay taxes. And that's, honestly, that's all they care about. If you don't break any laws and you pay taxes, that's all they give a fuck about. So when the lawyer was like, all right, well, you know what, I'm going to need the last 10 years worth of taxes, we were like, shit, we got the last 15 years worth of taxes. What do you need? And I remember my mom and I literally setting up just like, it was in the living room, and it was just like every year was a different pile that we were putting out all across the living room of all of these documents, his pay stubs, his tax documents, you know, everything that he paid, everything that the IRS charged him, you know. So he got all of that together and kept it together so that even when he wasn't there, my mom and I were able to go to the boxes, get everything together, go to the bank, take out the money that we needed to take out. We used it for a lawyer instead of a coyote at that time. Thank God it came in much better use. But he had, at that moment, it was $8,000 to get somebody across the border. So he had that already. He had $10,000 in the bank to be able to pay for the coyote and to be able to pay for our rent. But at the time also, our community stood up for us so much. As soon as they knew that he was getting deported. Oh shit, sorry. Everybody donated money to help cover our rent. And
community stepped in and said, yo, we got your back.
Yep.
That's all you need to have.
Switch it over to him, Doug. Thank you. But yeah, they helped cover the rent, and everybody had to write letters.
He got tears.
Oh no, they're not. Look, nothing has dropped.
Yes.
Nothing has dropped. Stop it, because they might. Because they might, to avoid that risk.
Deep, ladies and gentlemen, on the pod tonight.
Anyway,
love it.
Dude, because it was fucked up times.
No, it's real. Like you said, this is real shit. These are real stories. This is a real experience. And people that's listening right now is hearing it from somebody that's lived it, firsthand, and like they're re-experiencing shit like now in a way.
It was funny. That's when he came around. But anyway, yeah, all the neighbors actually, they asked us to get letters pretty much that said what a good person my dad had been and how they'd known him and how they'd been his neighbor for however many years, or how they'd been, his coworker however many years. We actually did get some coworkers that did some letters for him and all. Shout out Hilario. But yeah, that they were amazing people, and it was our job to gather up all these letters and use these as character letters, I guess, that we were presenting to the judge and all. And we did just that. First, it was somebody from our church actually helped us bail my dad out, so he was able to, be out until his next court date. At his next court date, basically they extended they gave him a work permit and extended his court date for when I turned 21. So that by the time I turned 21, I could be like, well, this is my parent and I claim him. So I'm now going to legalize him. And then it was like, okay, it'll just go smoothly.
This is like a 2-year work.
Yeah.
2-year extension, basically.
Yeah.
She was like 19 at the time.
Damn.
18?
No, I was maybe 18 actually. Because it was in, no, 19. It was 19. It was it was 19.
Okay. Now what y'all saying that I have another topic I want to talk about next week or like weeks to come. It's gonna be deeper. We're gonna have some more deeper topics on here as well on Str8 Radio. You feel me? But I'm gonna give it's gonna be more of like how black and brown kids, how to grow up quicker versus other race kids. Versus so you be like, man, that boy is smart, is more older than his age, but he's around.
Most black and brown kids come out the womb.
He had to grow up. So, but that's gonna be later on in pod episodes. So we're on episode 5 now. We're just gonna give y'all a little taste right now. But this is real life shit every Monday night.
Man, on a real, every Monday night, make sure y'all tune in. We here, but we're going to change the topic because Ellie about to drop some tears.
She dropping them tears?
So we got to talk about...
Stop it. Look at the camera. I was like, put the camera back on. Put the camera back on.
No, baby.
Nobody's crying. No, baby, my ass. No, look at this.
You're not crying. I got one more thing. My question, why you're not crying, my question to you is, how do you feel about dudes that lie on their meat? Like, that's a question to females because dudes lie on their meat.
How do dudes? How?
Ray J might be what?
Hey, Ray J lied on his meat saying he smashed Sexy Red.
Allegedly is a lie.
And Sexy Red said, "Boy, why you lying on your meat?"
Oh, okay. I totally misunderstood that. My bad.
At all people that even pick.
She's still.
I'm still. Anyway.
She's still. But yeah, like.
Disrespectful. Why would you say you smashed somebody you didn't? Like, why would you have to hype yourself up like that? Just as a dude, like, what kind of a. Like, yeah, I got away with the lie. It's not even like, yeah, I smashed. It's, yeah, I got away with the lie.
Because when they find some lie, you look stupid.
Huh?
When they find some lie, you look stupid.
Right, so what the fuck is the benefit as a dude? Like, as a guy, what's the benefit of it?
I don't know.
I think it's dumb as
This
hell.
nigga came from a nigga that hit it first to a nigga that lied on some pussy first. Real quick.
But why would you lie? Why would you
desperate.
lie on some pussy? Why would you lie on sexy red pussy?
Oh yeah, all people.
On that pussy, I died. Huh?
I'm not saying like sexy red got bad pussy, but I'm just saying like why would you like?
How did it happen though? Like, what did he?
He said it like on his pod.
Just on his podcast, he just brought it up randomly.
I don't know. I just seen the clip. To be honest, I didn't watch the pod. I just seen the clip. I just seen the clip and it went viral, and you know how that shit go.
You know clips go out. Get out.
Then I seen the response, and that shit came back, and I was just like, you know, like lying on your meat is kind of crazy.
Lying on your meat is diabolical.
They said we don't claim Ray J.
Nobody. People can claim Ray J. Claim Ray J. He's cool. He cool.
You claiming Ray J?
He cool.
You claiming Ray J, Bankhead?
He
straight
a
up the track
star.
claiming Ray J?
Nah.
Okay then.
Nah.
But you want others too.
Nah. It was so fun. I was at a Chris Brown party, right? At his birthday, and I was leaving, and Ray J and his wife was outside, and I was just like, man, you don't deserve that nigga. You know, like, I'm like, give me that. I need you, girl.
Niggas be out here hating. What?
It's so sad. He got a girl too. Like, what's wrong with you?
This is
what's
long.
Hold on. Look, the new question is, hold on, baby.
I'm like,
the new question is, what's worse? What's worse? A nigga hating on another nigga, or a nigga hating on lying on their meat? Which was worse?
Oh man, both of them are crimes against humanity.
Hold on, I got a better one. Have you guys ever?
I wasn't hating.
Have you guys ever been the one to tell the girl that your homie's cheating on her? Have you ever gone to a girl and been like, "Hey, yo, look, my boy's cheating on you. He don't even deserve you."
Why would you do that?
Because you're trying to get at the girl.
Oh, that is.
You ever done that?
No.
You ever done that?
No.
Ever in your life?
I might have. Could have.
He said I might have.
Nah.
Explain.
I can't explain. Nothing really pops up in my head, but I think I probably.
So that sounds like something.
I probably pull that move to try to get some coochie before.
Yeah, I would have to fight you trial by combat, bro.
but this is probably like a friendly like battle competition between the homies or something, not between like a nigga I don't know. Like I'm saying on the homie.
If it's a battle, that's even worse. Nigga, you going over here trying to.
Like you never.
This ain't no anime. You ain't no rhymes here, nigga.
You don't come at me and be like you never. And you one of you and your homies was like, yo, I bet you I can get her before you.
And you downplay the man to get some ass?
You and your homie went after her and she picked one of y'all, right?
But do you downplay your boy to get some ass?
The answer to that is no. I have never done that.
I wasn't asking you. I wasn't asking you. Like, I was on purpose not asking you because I don't want to know. Like, look, if Bankhead tells me, yes, he does that shit, okay, you know what? Bankhead does that shit, I'll still be able to sleep. If you tell me right now that you do that shit, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. So that's why I want to ask you that question.
No, grown man Bankhead can't do that shit. Grown man Bankhead can't do that shit, but growing up as a kid, nigga, like, nigga, fuck all that shit. Everything out the window. You growing up, you maturing, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you own, nigga. You think
you
trying to get some ass.
That your homeboy trying to get too. You downplay him to get her.
No, you don't downplay the homie though.
Yeah, you just did.
You just said yes.
Oh, saying he cheated.
Trial by combat.
Saying he cheated on her or something?
Yes, nigga.
That's different.
That's different.
That's different from what I was talking about. But that is downplay.
They said Bankhead or Gremlin.
I probably could have done that before. I probably have.
I keep
but
telling
you know why? You know why I probably have? Because it happened to me. Somebody done it to me.
Oh.
Dang.
So I was like, that's how we play out here.
You're one of those people who said, okay, that's how we play out here.
Everybody getting it. Fuck them all.
Tell me something. Did you do it to the same person who did it to you?
Of course.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't just like, oh, this person did it to you, so you just started doing it to everybody.
No, I didn't do it to everybody. No, I did it to the same person who did it to me.
Revenge. Okay. Understandable
Multiple
now.
times.
So the
That's crazy as hell. Just stop cheating, man.
Hold on, look. I got a big brother. That was something he taught me. That was called dirty macking.
But at the same time, like me and a lot of homies, we always had like inside shit. Like, yo, let's get this game.
No. But is it though? Because honestly, all they're doing is telling the truth. All they're doing is telling the truth.
No, I'm not.
All this person is doing is being honest. Yeah, the person that does it, all they're doing is being honest.
Yeah,
look, you know what? Here's the truth. You over there,
before.
fucking Stacy. Every time that you over, every Tuesday when you over, yeah, he on.
Yeah, white people call it telling the truth. Black people call it dirty macking.
You just said white people. Fuck you.
I done that back in the day.
Established my Mexicanism.
I probably done that back. Yeah, it happened since. It probably happened to you. It probably happened to you.
It probably happened to nigga. You did it. That's the question.
I didn't ever know you back in the day.
This nigga did it.
But I'm just saying, it probably happened to a lot of us.
Shaking my head, bang.
You know, but I'm saying, you and your homies never had like an inside, like, yo, I bet you I can get her before you.
No.
Y'all niggas ain't having fun.
Because me and my friend have different tastes in women, so that's how we're friends.
Don't ask him that.
I didn't hear the question. I'm
no,
smoking. What happened?
You don't need to hear the question.
Okay,
Moving on.
Have you and one of your homies, have one of you and your homies ever tried to like holler at the same girl and see who get it first?
No. I told you we ain't never been no competition with my niggas.
I know you lying, but we gonna move past that question.
It's not even competition though. It's just like you know, whoever you know she fucks with the most. You don't gotta be like, yo, nigga. You have her on Monday or Tuesday and shit. I have her on Wednesday.
Look, Bang here trying to fuck our marriage up over here.
I'm not.
But you know what? Actually, it's on your dumbass if you answer or not. Go ahead.
Real girl.
Go ahead.
I
know it's Carla in the chat.
Carla, y'all tripping.
Carla, are you in the chat?
Y'all tripping because this is back in the day.
This LOL reminds me of the wood.
Why y'all thinking about it like right now? Basically,
why are you thinking about it right now?
Because we was having this conversation about the shit he was talking about. Ray J bullshit. So, you know, when you talk about one conversation, you know, other conversations pop up off that one conversation.
So you tell me you
potting, motherfuckers. That's what we doing. Strap Trunk Radio. We potting. This is what it do. Like, one conversation leads to another conversation.
They said, what's potting? This is potting, nigga.
This is potting.
You a menace to society.
Bruh, we was living life. We grew up. And this is what we did.
All right,
hold on, here's a question. How do you guys feel about, as men, how do you guys feel about...
one of my favorite movies, though. We're going up. Me and the homies, that was
wasn't nothing player about the wood.
What you mean?
Grabbing a girl booty and running off. That's so...
We always on HYNs, nigga. Horny one nigga. You feel me?
That sound like y'all.
HYNs, nigga. HYNs.
Horny young niggas.
Horny young niggas. That's what we was on.
That's exactly what the wood was. Horny young niggas.
But anyway, pushing right back.
All right, what you got? What's good?
Pushing right back at y'all. How do you guys feel about women lying about their number too? So like, let's say that you know that your girl's been through some shit, and she tell you like, nah, I only fucked 2 dudes.
I ain't trying to have no heart attack. I'm not even gonna ask your number.
I'd rather not know. See, that was me right now. Like, I'd rather not ask the question. I want to know the answer. I want to know the answer. I'm not gonna ask the question. I agree with you. I fuck with that. That's right. Exactly. Thank you.
I ain't gonna ask you.
Before me, I don't gotta ask the question.
I'm not asking what's your number. I am asking like, what was your most recent?
That's kind of weird. Why?
That is kind of weird.
Like, you just on the first date and you're like, hey, when's the last time you fucked?
No, what did you say last night? The date's over?
No, I'm like, oh, she
what if they tell you haven't fucked in 5 years? Does that put pressure on you?
Y'all tripping it like y'all. On the first date.
Pause. Before you go further, my question to you, because I'm
in a relationship.
We're not talking about the relationship you're in right now. My question to you is, how often did you believe the answer that the female gave you when you asked her that question?
What?
You said what?
How often did you believe the answer that was given to you after you asked the woman that question?
Nah, that wasn't my question. My question was, what's your opinion on that? All right, go ahead.
When you sit here and ask a bitch, when was the last time you fucked a nigga?
And a bitch say, 2 months?
Yeah, how often do you believe her?
Or what's the right answer?
No, how often do you believe her?
Okay.
You go.
First
You
that, then the
can't
other.
believe it. You just go with it for
Then why did
sure.
you ask the question?
Huh?
Then why did you ask the question?
Just to see what the bitch gonna say. Just to see.
Right,
if
what's
she
the
gonna...
right answer though?
There is no right answer.
So then why ask the question?
So you can know if she got other niggas she was fucking with. If she say 6 months, you can be like, oh.
Okay, so she don't got nobody else she fucking with. But what's the right answer then? So like if she say a week, does that mean she fucking with somebody else? What if she just broke up with them? What if she just broke up with them and then you hit her up?
Why you asking this shit on the first date?
You gotta know shit. Get shit out the way.
And that's another thing. You really asking this on the first date?
Yeah.
Like, hey, how are you? What do you do?
What's your
How you
favorite
been?
color?
Yeah, what's your favorite color? When's the last time you had sexual intercourse?
All right, so
Sidebar.
time out.
Sidebar.
Time out.
Sidebar.
What the fuck is this? Like first date type shit. Like how long were y'all texting before the first date?
This is your question. You better know.
But this is your question.
No, you said, do you believe? You asked a bitch, when was the last time you fucked a nigga? We want to know, how do you come up with the answers to believe the answers?
Right. You don't. You just like go. You just go.
What's the
with
right
it.
answer? What means? Oh yeah, she stopped fucking with him.
To feel confident, you be like, oh, 6+ months for sure.
You want them to have not fucked with nobody for 6 months and then decided to date you?
Believe it?
And then decided to date you?
I don't believe it. I feel more confident.
Oh. Okay, hold on. How long do you usually take between fucks? So like if you're about to start dating somebody new, you wait how many months before you start dating somebody new? So like your last, let's make it interesting. Your last relationship. How long had you fucked before you had your first date?
No. We're not doing that. In our current relationship.
Why not? He was asking you that shit. We're in our current relationship.
And I respect the fact that I did not try to make sure you
I'm out. This is not right.
Okay, fine. In a previous relationship.
You're taking it as like right now.
Okay, usually 10 years ago.
My shit was about in high school when he niggas
all right, in high school.
Teenage. Did y'all know each other in teenage years? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What age did you?
We dated at 16. We broke up and got back together at 19, and we've been together ever since.
Yeah.
We are about to be married 10 years, and we have.
He was my high school, my 20s.
Okay, so but now I know. So
God damn.
So your teenagers is where I am. So I can't.
I know.
Exactly. So but look, since we are reminiscing, right? Since we're reminiscing.
We had like 3 years of other people and then just
since we are reminiscing. How do y'all feel about this 106 in Park reunion?
Wait, I still wanted my answer. How long did you wait between fucks?
Hell no.
What?
Back in high school, how long did you wait between fucks? Because that is a lie. Because in high school, think of it this way. High school is 4 years, right? That's 48 months. That means you're really waiting 6 months between each person.
In high school, I wasn't worried about fucking.
I didn't lose my virginity until I was like 20.
Oh, shit.
You didn't start fucking till 11? Nigga, I was fucking at 11.
I'm sorry you was getting molested.
For real, baby. That's not. I know. I
was balls deep in football and sports and basketball. Like my mind was on a whole different level, trying to get a scholarship type shit. You feel me? I was like, fuck these hoes type shit. You feel me?
Okay,
like,
that's smart man.
You know, like that was my mindset. But then,
so did it work out?
Jesus.
What you? No.
Hey, you
pussy came around.
Pussy came around. Shit that didn't work out for you.
No,
God bless you. I'm glad you're in the position you are today. You're very successful. It's making you almost didn't make it.
What's good, family?
Newbie and G said, I'm so tired of asking what's your favorite color.
What's your favorite color?
They said Doug Boo Boo the arson.
They heard the fly on the wall. They knew the voice.
Nah, I'm just saying, man. That's y'all.
Pause. Oh, you guys missed the pause.
We missed the pause.
You missed the pause.
But yeah, man, nah. In high school, yeah, but after high school, and I would start getting my shit going, after I broke up with some people, I still had some people.
We're not even going to address the part where he broke up with some people.
I had some people, so...
Thank you for the honest answer.
Like, when I broke up with somebody, I always had somebody. You know, I definitely had some people that I didn't... Never mind. Let's be quiet.
So since we doing flashbacks, how do we feel about the 106 in Park reunion?
106 in Park reunion, that shit was fire. I didn't see it, but I seen clips.
I I ain't gonna lie to you. I read the topic on the topic board. I didn't know it happened already. I thought it was coming.
No, it happened yesterday. I was mad. I was mad because I had another engagement to go to. You know, baby shower and shit. But I wanted to go to the motherfucking BT Experience on Saturday to witness that and witness.
It happened at the BT Experience?
Yeah, it happened there. It happened
my
at the
Lord,
BT
I'm so
Experience.
fucking brokenhearted behind that day because I did not know that.
Yeah. So like
That's crazy.
They said we need a funny ass soundboard.
We got one.
I agree. We were over here trying to make these up. Huh?
Oh yeah. We got a couple of them over there. We got some claps and maybe some
Look, right now we only on episode 5, people. We are so happy that
we get some headphones soon, so we'll be able to hear everything.
Wait, the reunion, was it the original people?
Yeah, AJ came, Free came, Bow Wow.
Dreadlock wig.
I think I don't know if Roxy came. I know Bow Wow came out.
We can forget about Bow Wow.
How can you forget about Bow Wow?
Bow Wow's childhood, nigga. Don't get knocked the fuck out, nigga. I Harlem Shake punch you, nigga.
You are crazy for saying that was highly disrespectful.
Nigga,
hold on.
I didn't like him as a man.
Puppy love, nigga.
Not only was Bow Wow a great
life.
person, but nigga, you, like, as an artist, you are knocking him for the credibility he brought back to 106 Park as he became a host.
Yeah, I didn't like him as a host, but I like him as an artist and everything.
But it brought back the eyes that was.
Shit, I fucked with him when he kissed Tyra Banks. I was like, go ahead, my nigga.
That short ass nigga kissed Tyra Banks, nigga. You missed it.
I was like, go ahead.
You wasn't trying to fuck
That's
with
what I'm talking about.
That's why exactly you missed his.
Like after AJ and Free left, I just stopped watching.
Exactly, that's
nigga,
your fault.
I watched it with Roxy and fucking Terrence J. I watched it with Bow Wow, nigga.
Roxy and Terrence J was cool, but they made me stop watching it. Bow Wow made you come back.
But back again, the fucking music videos was dying out.
Bow Wow
too back
sell
then,
do-rags.
too. Music videos getting very boring.
Bow Wow so, I can't even stop. I was trying to ignore you saying that, but that shit was hilarious. Bow Wow so do-rags was hilarious.
Bow Wow so do-rags. You had one probably too.
Nah, I ain't Shout out to FC Hotbo because he wore the motherfuckers, but I ain't never wore no suede do-rag, buddy.
No. Oh, that's wild. I had a couple.
I know, don't you have a purple one?
I did.
Niggas don't come coming down Central with that shit on you. This nigga
Sam said I got one.
Shout out to Bow Wow. Bow Wow sold do-rag. I ain't never had one. Ain't no sorry. I wasn't saying that they wasn't cool. I said I just ain't never did it. He was doing it. I seen niggas wearing them, so he brought do-rags back. Nigga, when Timberlake was bringing back sexy, he was bringing back do-rags.
Really faltered because all niggas like Wayne.
No. But when Bow Wow did it, it was, remember back in 2001, 2002, niggas was wearing the white ones, the black ones, the burgundy. They was one of the jerseys. Niggas stopped doing that. They just started wearing them in the house. He made niggas start wearing them outside again.
That shit is not just for waves, because why is Bankhead wearing them? Why is Bankhead wearing them if they're just for waves?
To put his curly hair in waves.
I don't wear it right now.
You trying to have that Drake slick back look or what?
If I have braids, I wear it. But when I have cut my hair, I used to wear that shit, you know? So, yeah, I ain't wearing that shit with no curls. I ain't dumb. I ain't stupid. I don't need that. I don't need that. That ain't my look. You heard? You feel me?
I know the Nacho Dodger had us the look, huh?
Right now it is.
You down here fucked up.
That's what
Damn,
it
he
is.
brought it up.
That's what it is.
He brought it up.
I brought it up.
On the intro. Don't forget, rewind.
Yeah, the audio wasn't on then, though. Damn.
It probably wasn't.
That's so fucked up.
I thought it was. That's what.
He got brushes. This nigga got brushes too.
I thought it was a callback.
For real?
I didn't know
Bow Wow has brushes?
The Bow Wow brush.
That's insane.
Puppy waves.
Oh
It's
shit.
a boar's bristle hand brush.
That shit probably push your hairline back.
No.
That's fucked
Hey,
up.
Red Eye, what's your...
Hey, as a guy, hold on, I got a question for you guys. Would you rather have your hairline go all the way back? So, like, would you rather have your hairline recede, or would you rather have a bald spot in the back?
Oh fuck.
Bald spot in the back.
It's going.
So as long as you can't see yourself balding, you're good?
Like, how big the bald spot?
Is it
Like-
noticeable?
Yeah, so let's say, you know, a good tennis ball size
So
bald
we gonna
spot.
say, look.
Right in
Yeah.
the back. So you can't see it from the front.
I can always wear
Like,
a
you look in
hat.
the mirror, you can't see it. But, like, in the back, people can see back here that it's, like...
Do I still have
I
hair
will always
growing
keep
behind
my
around
dreads
it?
down so I
Yeah.
can cover that
I can
shit.
grow that bitch out.
But not the George Jefferson where it's like it was kind of higher, but like nigga, like it's blown out.
I like the monks.
hold on, let me turn around. Like,
he said, let me turn around.
Hold on, like.
So we're talking about this section here, just like if you have like a nice little, nice little tennis ball right there.
Your fist is pretty fucking
exactly.
big.
Yes. Well, damn, that's fucked up.
So it's like when you look in the mirror, you still see, oh, that's some hair right there. That's some hair right there.
You still see your hairline right here.
I'm not really bald because I can still see the hair.
Right above your
I wouldn't say bald spot. Is it like thinning or skin?
We're in 2025.
Middle is skin, but then it turns into thinning.
I'll do it right now. We're in 2025.
So it'll probably have maybe like the size of a quarter of just skin, and then the rest of it is like really, really light to where it still shines.
Shawty, there's ointments and oils that'll let that shit grow back.
Look, that shit sounded cool to me, right?
My hair down.
But I wouldn't have no more.
Exactly.
You would keep your, so you take the bald spot in the back.
You take the bald spot in the back. If I had locks and my hairline was all like that, I would look like Stevie Wonder.
I'll keep the ball spot in the back and cut my shit down to a 1 like it is right now. I'll cut my shit down to a 1, keep the ball spot in the back, or I would just completely shave. But I'm not doing the receding hairline.
They say, can't you spray your hairline on these days?
Nah, fuck that. That shit gone.
Oh my god.
I couldn't do that.
They got man wigs these days.
Nah, I'd rather put some oil on that thing, some voodoo oil, some voodoo oil, some oil.
Find me a nigga toupee. All I see is white man
what you take? Wait, you just said you took the back of the head?
Yeah.
The back of the head. Fuck it. As long as you can see in the mirror.
Yeah, I'll take the back of the head.
Back of the head
I
too.
ain't doing no. I need my hairline.
You gonna have a ponytail just covering it?
I can't have my hairline fucked up. That's bad. Whoo.
Go like this. Oh, here's a challenge. So above your eyebrows, go like this.
I'm a 3-head.
No. Put your forehead.
I'm a 3-head. I check my shit because I have long hair. I need to know.
Hold it for the camera. I don't think you're holding it right for the camera. Hold on. But yeah, go like this. There you go. Like that. There you go. Okay.
That's 3, baby.
He's still good.
I'm a 3-head.
No, you're not. You're putting your pinky over your eyebrow.
Oh.
Stupid.
I'm a 3-head.
Oh. I'm 3.
Yeah, I'm a 3-head.
3?
Yeah.
Alright,
I was just making sure I wasn't cheating, so I was doing this. So I'm
I'm a 3-head.
I'm a 5-head, LOL. I got a dome. Hey, fuck it.
Jimmy
Neutron head.
5-head ass niggas over here. Who that?
Shout out to the SoFi domes. It's all good.
Oh look, our live chat count just went down by 1.
Somebody got a big ass dome in the live chat. That's okay.
Oh shit.
That's okay.
There's a hairline is a must.
All right, Doug, what you got for us today?
Well.
Oh well.
Shit.
Alright.
Stuff, nigga.
It's a lot of shit going on. So Saturday, I went to this wrestling event called Worlds Collide. It's AAA, which is really big in Mexico.
I heard Triple H, but not Triple A.
AAA. It's like Lucha Libre.
It's a wrestling league.
Oh my!
What the hell? I never heard of that wrestler.
Triple H is the wrestler. I didn't know Triple A was a wrestler.
AAA is.
I just learned something new, guys.
Me too. Shit.
It's basically because it's Lucha Libre.
Hey, that's what's up. I like
so
that.
it was bought out by WWE, and they had this big event called Worlds Collide. It was live on YouTube. So they had like a bunch of the famous Lucha Libre Mexican wrestlers like El Vikingo, Rio de Vikingo.
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio was there. They had Octagon Jr. So they had
Octagon Jr.
Yeah.
Who's Big Octagon?
So in Lucha Libre, it is very family oriented. So they got like Rey Mysterio Senior, Rey Mysterio Jr., Octagon Jr., Octagon Senior. Like so, it's like bloodlines into this shit.
Back in the day type shit, okay.
There's also a wrestler named
Wrestling Warriors.
There's a wrestler named Labarca.
Hell yeah, their dad probably trained them to do that shit since like they were kids.
Yeah, they started at like age 11. There's this wrestler named Labarca. He has 5 different people that has been him. So it is like deep rooted. I really enjoy myself because it's like I like Lucha Libre because that's when I first started watching wrestling because they're doing backflips and fucking ring dives and shit.
Yeah.
I just thought that shit was just crazy because nobody can regularly do that shit. Like these men are like acrobats.
I was gonna say they're already just in.
Remind me of the Asian from Ocean's 11.
Yeah. So yeah.
That was amazing though. That was amazing. That little safe jump. Yeah, that was perfect. You don't know it?
Put the camera
you don't know it?
Put the camera
Oh my god. You need to go home and watch watch that whole. You got Netflix?
You gotta watch.
You need to watch that whole series right now.
Ocean 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
That motherfucker did a backflip and like
landed on top of.
Sat on the fucking shelves.
I gotta rewatch it.
My ass just go right through the shelves.
That nigga said, I got $100, he'll lend it. I bet you he does.
I gotta rewatch it. Hey, if y'all was a wrestler, what would be your wrestler name?
What, a wrestler?
Yeah, what would be your wrestler name?
No, hold on. I got a better one. How about we all come up with, like, so for example, we all come up with yours. So what would be Bankhead's wrestler name?
Ooh, okay. I come up
Alright,
with
what's
Sneaks.
Bankhead?
I come up with Sneaks.
We gotta all come together. El what?
El Commodore.
Commodore.
What's that?
Commodore what?
What's up, Commodore?
It needs to be like two. I don't know. Commodore, I think is like if you got a fleet of ships or some shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. What's the Commodore from? Or is it in Spanish?
Is
in that
Commodore
case,
like
it's
a
the dining
comet,
table.
nigga? Dun, 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 the comet.
Yeah, that's what it is in Spanish. Comedor is a dining table.
Exactly.
Oh, you're the dining table.
A what?
I got one.
Alright, what is it?
El Max Sucio.
A dining table?
El Max Sucio.
And what, Sucio?
What the fuck's a dining
El
table,
Max
nigga?
Sucio.
Dining table?
He said El Max Sucio.
The Dirty Mac.
Nigga, Paul.
The most dirty.
I'm not calling you Sucio nothing.
Sucio, what's up with it?
Dirty.
Sucio is dirty
It's
in
dirty.
It
Spanish.
don't gotta be fucking Libre, Lacho Libre,
dirty
fucking,
boy.
names. They
The
can be.
Dirty Mac.
I am a Dirty Mac.
Dirty Mac.
Paul Pippin.
That's what you got out there?
El
Dirty
Max
Mac?
Sucio.
El Max Sucio.
Oh, he said El Max Sucio.
El Max Sucio, Dirty Mackin', baby.
Yeah.
Dirty Mackin' over here. Oh, I like that. Dirty Mackin'.
You a real dirty
he's
Mac,
a
but
Max
that's a horrible name in
Sucio.
Spanish.
That's
That is a horrible name in Spanish.
They said Curly is his name. Bankhead the Gremlin.
They got me.
He pissed in pools. LOL.
Ricardo.
I do.
Who know you personally that much to know that you piss in pools?
That's how fucking.
Oh, poor pisser.
This nigga be like the chlorine gon' piss.
We gonna call him.
Poor pissing. Y'all got me fucked up.
We gonna call him the Chlorine Sucio.
It was bad. Well, don't give me no bad name, nigga. Goddamn.
Ricardo.
Sucio chlorine.
There you go. Sucio Chlorine.
The Dirty Chlorine.
Dirty Chlorine.
That's bullshit.
Poor pisser.
There you go.
Alright, what's the name for me?
Alright.
Let's see.
He's running the camera like.
Let's see.
What do I look like? Hold on, show it off.
Dirty Chlorine. That's so hilarious. Let's see.
Oh, hold on, one last one. They said Dirty Chlorine for Bankhead. They agree. We got Dirty. That's Sucio Chlorine.
Chocolate dropper.
Chocolate dropper.
Chocolate dropper. Pause.
What?
This is not the penny dropper. This nigga said what?
Chocolate dropper.
Is it your little chocolate drop, baby?
Let's see.
Call your ass Nick at night because you wear Rugrat shit and you dark as fuck.
We should call you highlighter.
Nick at night because you wear Rugrat shit and you dark as fuck.
No, we
That's
should
what
call
it
you
said, baby.
highlighter.
Okay.
I like that one.
That's a good one.
I like a highlighter. Yeah, I like a highlighter.
Nigga. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see. I like highlighter. I don't know.
And then Ellie is the aggressive redhead.
What?
We got her like La Flame.
Yeah.
La Flame.
What's not like, you know,
La Bamba.
like nah.
Yeah, give her her mask.
Nah. Like what's volcano in Spanish?
Volcan.
Volcan. Right there.
I like that one.
Volcan.
They said he got a poncho on, so it's gotta be something poncho.
I'm already ready to make my
We call you Street Taco.
As a Libre.
So it's that Swisher
Street
Sweet.
Taco.
Ah,
Cause you
I like
was
that.
you a hood
Swisher
nigga.
Sweet.
You know what's funny about that?
Street Taco. Oh shit, nigga. We call you Street Taco, nigga.
Fuck you.
Oh, no,
Street
you see
Taco.
that?
You
I
a
got
street
this
nigga
Swisher
married
Sweet, I like
to
it 'cause
Hispanic. I
pull
love
him
it.
out.
Street
You
Taco.
Swisher Sweet?
Yeah.
Nah, you
Backwood.
Street Taco.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Street Taco, no, nigga.
Street
Shut
Taco.
the fuck up.
You think Street Taco? Fuck
Hey,
you.
where the buttons at like they requested? Hold on,
What you mean? Hood nigga. He a hood nigga. He from the streets and he married to a Hispanic. Street
This
Taco.
nigga racist.
Street Taco. What
know if that's a tag team name. Black and Mild.
Is that our tag team?
That's a tag team name.
Oh shit.
That's hilarious.
Newport Short.
Damn. Oh, these are good ones.
I did.
Hey, what do you call what's Hennessy and Reposado mixed together?
Hennessy and tequila?
Yeah.
Nigga, a nightmare?
For real, what the fuck?
You not finna get no pussy that night. Y'all finna just.
No, I'm just saying, like,
You about to
I'm
be-
about to say, is there a specific drink you can call that? Because that's what you can call them right there.
It's called cirrhosis.
Hurry though.
What, it say street tacos and nigga tacos tag team. Laughing my ass off. Y'all cracking me up.
Oh, that's funny as fuck.
Oh, shit.
All right. What
about-
Hold on. What is his name?
Who?
Are y'all going by street tacos?
Hell no,
No.
nigga. You racist son of a bitch.
It's Black and Mild.
Black and
I like
Mild.
Black and Mild. I like that one.
Black and
Black and
Mild.
mild too.
All right, but I heard hers is Volcon.
Volcán.
Volcan. So I'm gonna start teaching you guys. We should do like word of the week and like y'all learn Spanish a little bit each week.
Oh, that'd be hard. I'm down.
That battery dead.
Yeah.
I'm down.
We're having a little bit of
With
technical
Bankhead. Continue with
folks.
Bankhead.
Nah, because
All right.
they fixing it.
All right. So okay,
But yeah.
Bankhead's over here. But yep.
That was a cool one.
So what was ours then? What was yours? Oh, wait, Black and Mild. That's
I'm
both of
Black
us.
and Mild.
So
Black and Mild.
now, Doug, what's yours?
Oh,
Morgan Freeman.
so I play like WWE 2K. So I already have like a
And what is it, nigga?
Luke Briggs.
What?
Luke Briggs?
I just
Luke Briggs.
yeah, Luke
No,
Briggs.
there's no way we're gonna be Black and Mild. It needs to be Luke Briggs. Like that's not no.
Hey, what's mine?
Hold on, we
you
gotta
should-
name you. We gotta name you. I forgot. We gotta name you. Okay. What's
El
Doug's?
Rojo Ojo.
What's Doug's?
El
Rojo.
El Ojo Rojo.
Red Eye.
He said
Yeah.
El Ojo Rojo.
No, we call him
Yeah,
Orca.
it is.
Orca, yeah.
Dun-dun-dun.
All right, so the camera, he's sitting down. You said, what's yours? Dirty chlorine.
Dirty clothes.
Chlorine sucio.
Oh my God, they said El Arson.
Oh, we should call him Match or something.
Match.
Matches. Call him Matches.
That's hilarious.
Oh no, what's a
What's a good
motherfucking
one?
barbecue lighter fluid name?
Big.
Nah.
Nah. What's like
El Pyro Negro.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
what's that? Fire Black?
The Black Pyro.
Yep.
I mean, the pyro part was in English. I thought that was a giveaway.
Yeah, the Black Pyro. El Pyro Negro.
There you go.
Yeah, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga like the spark shit.
I'll focus again.
Huh?
Nah, I'll focus again.
I did.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy. El Pyro Negro. So we agree
Yeah,
that
they
one?
agreed. Look, they said Pyro Negro. She
Yeah,
said
that's
it.
right.
That agrees. I'm sorry,
Nigga,
that's your name.
Nigga, change it on WWE 2K.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, El Pyro Negro.
Yeah, that's
El
him.
Prado Negro.
El Pyro.
El
Negro.
Pyro Negro. What do you mean?
The
nigga.
Black Pyro.
Black what?
Pyro.
The Black Pyro.
Yeah, arsonist.
Arsonist.
Big arson.
Big.
Nigga, Pyro, the fire starter.
I ain't gonna remember his
Yep.
name but next week.
Yeah, that's because you got tequila in your system.
I ain't
Nigga,
think
and 2 bags of hot Cheetos.
How's that Trader Joe's tequila doing?
How the fucking hot Cheetos doing?
For real, how are those 2 bags of hot Cheetos doing?
Easy
He just
car.
burped it up right now.
Damn, you really
I'm
did just
good.
burp right into the mic too. Just like,
Big
good.
flamethrower.
man, put some tape on that. That's your mic now.
They got
Don't give that to a guest.
They got hot through the fucking camera. They was like, oh, that was a flamethrower.
Look, they said the chat will remember LO. They're not gonna forget.
Cabbage Farm
Oh, yeah,
members.
I'm gonna be in the public. They gonna be calling me fucking Dirty Chlorine. Got me
Dirty
fucked up.
chlorine.
Chlorine sucio.
There you go. We could have seen it. Could have sounded fancy. It could have
Sucio.
sounded exotic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chlorine sucio.
What's sucio mean?
Dirty.
Dirty.
nigga.
But they, nah, man. People that know Spanish gonna be like,
So you just wanted in English,
Exactly.
dirty chlorine.
It's a fucking, what is it called? Michelada? What is it called? The wrestling?
It's a
Lucha Libre,
Lucha
Michelada. What's wrong with you?
Nacho Libre.
Damn.
It's a Mucha Libre
I call it
name.
Nacho Libre, but I got you.
What is Nacho Libre?
He is
No,
not Nacho
Lucha
Libre. That's that
Libre.
one movie by Jack
Mucha
Black.
Libre. I told you, nigga.
Lucha Libre.
Nacho Libre.
What's it
I
called?
thought mine was
Libre.
bad.
What's it called?
Lucha
Lucha
Libre.
Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There you go. That's why it's in Spanish like that. Sucio.
Y'all black and mild. She's Bocon. You
still got it wrong.
You street taco. Y'all got a group name. Y'all got a tag team
Exactly.
name.
Who the fuck is Street Taco?
We gotta give him. Hold on. We gotta give him a fucking.
Look, hold on. Red Eye, do you agree with that?
Though.
What?
What he's saying, he's still trying to call him Street Taco. You agree with that?
I do not. I like Black and Mild.
Sorry.
I thought they tag team name was called Black and Mild.
Yeah.
But what is his name? Because they ain't gonna be like, yo, Black and Mild.
Pretty sure I'm the mild.
But your name is Bocon.
I'm pretty damn sure that I'm not the black.
He said Nick at night.
Nick
at night.
Nick at night.
Spanish.
Nick at night.
Noche de Nick.
I'm going Negro. Negro.
11:59.
Black on black.
Nick en la noche.
Negro.
Nick en la noche.
You know, that might have actually been one of their ads. Like, good memory, yeah.
Negro.
No, Nick en la noche. Wait, what's wrong with you?
Black on black.
This nigga.
Yes, that's what Nickelodeon had on their channels back in the 90s. That's exactly what Nickelodeon had out there. You are correct.
I ain't talking about Nickelodeon.
That's what the fuck I was just talking about.
I was coming up with your own goddamn name.
Yeah, but your shit sucks.
Y'all shit sucks. Shit. That's what I say. Negro.
Negro.
Black on black.
No, nigga.
So what is he? Café Negro? Because he's brown and black?
No, this is his name.
Paper bag.
Paper bag. Paper bag head.
Yeah.
You paper bag head.
Duffy.
Alright, so no joke, real quick. Our son, so for school, you know how they have him fill out these shits that say like, oh, I am whatever. He was like, I am a vanilla coffee color or something. A vanilla coffee color. I was like, wow. He was so specific. I was so surprised he didn't like throw in latte.
Mochaccino.
For real.
Bullin'. Hey, but man,
that is your name though. Nacho Libre.
Yeah,
because you got the free nacho hat on your head.
Right. Need that.
Then you got the nacho bowl to turn to a free hat. Nacho Libre.
Oh, yep.
Turn into my hair. It's all good though. No, tonight was fun though.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was.
Tonight was fun. Last positive words before we end the show and shit like that. You know.
Any game with Ellie?
Nah,
not tonight. We've been talking. Also, she's crying. She was crying.
If you don't knock it off, Doug, you better cut that out.
We gonna clip them. We gonna clip them tears.
You better cut that out this segment, Doug.
We gonna clip them tears.
I'm gonna get you canceled for making fun of an immigrant experience.
And calling me a taco.
Yeah, that's right.
They gonna be like, they gonna be like, man, I can see it.
Bankhead cancel.
Bankhead Trump.
Y'all tripping.
He's Bankhead Trump.
Never mind. I do got some fucked up ideas, but no.
Fucked up ideas.
I do.
Anything positive? I think we just.
I am a positive person, but
what's a positive note? Damn, how is it so hard for all of us to come up with positive things?
Ain't nothing hard about it. Just sit here and know we thank y'all.
Hold on, real quick. They said, can y'all rate the Lil Wayne album before y'all go?
Oh, that was on the topic list, but I give Lil Wayne album the first 5 tracks was good, then after that it started to slip. Then like he started giving all generations of Lil Wayne.
Don't do that to him. He is. I feel like I haven't heard the whole thing. I just heard what you played.
I gotta keep listening to it. I'm gonna keep listening to it, like, but I did listen to the full album like twice.
They said it was some bangers. Okay, I'm gonna go listen.
It was some bangers. Like it was some good listens. That after you was just like, all right. You know, you didn't need an hour of it. Truthfully.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. We have not heard it. We heard about a 45-second to a minute snippet that Bankhead was playing when we walked in. It sounded nice. It sounded like a Lil Wayne song. I think a lot of people are expecting other things of it, and I don't know what to expect of it. All I've been hearing is negative reviews, but from what I heard, I like what I heard, and it's gonna make me go back and listen to it fully. Then I can give y'all my critique next week. But right now, I can't tell you nothing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna listen to it. I'm a major Lil Wayne fan, except for the last album that he put out, Art of Carter 3.
Yeah, but he. It just sucks how they talked about he's a slave to the game now. Like how Birdman got him. Like he has to keep touring as much music he has put out. He has to keep touring and putting out music. He can't just reap the benefits of his hard work yet, you know. And a lot of artists, even from the old school days, still is on tour these days because they're not getting their publishing, they're not getting their masters, their paperwork wasn't right, and people are benefiting off of their fucking music and hard work. So every time they touch the stage and perform, they're getting the show money, but when they perform these music and streaming shit and all this and the other shit behind the scenes, other people getting the money.
I do understand what that is, and I hear y'all, that is partially pretty much true, but overall, no. Lil Wayne is a big enough artist to where he doesn't have to tour. He can do other things. Like his name is big enough to bring a draw into whatever he touches, whether it's a fashion line, a skateboard line, a BMX line, a concert where he's a host, a TV show about music. He can create online content on the Young Money for his own thing. So he has a name that brings in a lot of money off of outside of just touring and doing songs. But he has to have the right people around him to guide him on how to do it. That's all. Y'all see the comedians right now, Cedric the Entertainer and the other dude, what's his other name? What's his name, babe? From Blackish, Anthony Anderson. So these dudes came from comedians to creating a brand of seasonings for barbecue. And then from a brand of seasonings for barbecue, they went and opened up a restaurant. But in between that, they also made sure y'all had garments, like hand things for it, forks, knives, like everything. It's like everything that came with barbecuing. Yeah, and they just did it with Arby's, where you gonna sit here and see them on the NASCARs with Arby's. Is their whole barbecue line on there. So it's like you can build when you have a brand based off of your name and not just off of comedian or music. So you just have the right people around you, and it's gonna help you continue to garnish real money.
So back about the music, they said depends on the genre of music that you listen to because he is multifaceted. This generation only want to hear kill, 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 and drill, drill, drill.
Blah, 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 you feel me? Get around that traffic at 80 miles per hour trying to kill that nigga.
Nubian G said, great pod, y'all. Thank you so much.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, let's end it on that positive note. Let's see.
What's a positive note?
Get alignment with yourself.
What do you mean by that? You recently went through something like that. Go ahead and give your enlightenment.
No, I'm just thinking, I'm going through that now. I gotta get realigned, you feel, to what I need to get done. And, you know, like, don't worry about outside noise and worry about the outside. Focus on what you wrote down on your paper and task and shit, you know. Sometimes, shout out Heather B from Sway in the Morning from Sirius XM, because she told, I took this to heart, what she said to Vernisa, Speak Up JV podcast, because Chrissy B's Music and Media 8th annual, they gave like a one-on-one with Chrissy B and Heather B, you feel me? And at the end of their little conversation, they allowed the audience to ask some questions, and the homegirl went up there and asked some questions of just ask questions. Her response was like, get off your phone, you know, get back realignment with yourself, get back and start doing the things that you need to do, you know, take that time to think, breathe, be present of where you at right now, and accomplish the things that you wrote down in your journal, or start writing things down in your journal, or get a journal and start, you know, journaling and writing things down, because those things that you write down is going to come to life sooner or later, and just aligning yourself with those things and not worry about outside noise of who's doing this, who's doing what, or trying to get do this for a certain praise or recognition or acknowledgement, and just focus on you and keep doing your shit repetitive, consistently, you know, and just stay aligned to the things that you want to do. And I took that to heart. I was like, man, I felt like I was going off alignment with some certain things in my life, you know. So personally, business-wise, all types of shit, you know. So it's just time to get back to aligning.
I love that you said that whole thing without even realizing the line that you're lining up with behind you under the Straight Out the Trunk logo. Like, you are really speaking some shit into some knowledge, and you don't even understand the power that's behind you when it comes to weighing in on what the fuck you're saying right now and being aligned. The line is right behind you.
Woo-woo!
That's crazy. The line is right behind you. Continue to work on it. We got it. Shout out to Straight Out the Trunk. I'm happy that we had a great podcast. Good job. Shout out Red Eye on the cameras for making sure that this show ran a lot more smoother this time. Shout out to Bankhead with all the topics that he brought in today. Shout out to my co-host and my wife, Ellie G, for sharing everything that we needed to hear today. All the knowledge, especially when it comes to what's going on, because the black community don't really have knowledge on what the Mexican community is going through. So, shout out
Thank you to the chat.
Hey, shout out to the chat. The chat, y'all, was very entertaining.
Yes.
Thank you for watching for the last 2 hours. Last 2 hours, y'all tuned in. I appreciate that. That's love.
Yep.
Make sure y'all tell somebody to tune in next week. Share the link. You know, I am the hot Cheeto eating champ in this bitch. You feel me?
We'll let you guys know how that turned out next week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good. You know, I might have a go run tomorrow morning. That shit gonna come out smooth.
He gonna burn a hole in his toilet.
No, I'm gonna come out smooth. If it was the extra hot ones, maybe, but these, nah. But then again, I ain't had these in like 3 months, so maybe.
I'm telling you, it's just the fact that you guys ate them so quickly. Like, I feel like you still got some full-size Cheetos in your stomach right now. Just like not even a little bit dissolved, not even a little bit chewed.
I'm
You just
good.
got some like.
Tomorrow I'm gonna work out in the morning. Then after my morning, I'm gonna do my morning boo boo. Then it's gonna come out very smoothly.
I'm not gonna underestimate the chips. I don't know what's gonna happen. It could happen.
I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen.
Right now in the moment, I'm straight. I can say I'm solid, and I'm good.
I'm not a fan of hot Cheetos or spicy chips. So
you ain't finished your bag, nigga. We don't want to hear that. Yo, we're gonna see y'all next week. Right, same time. 8 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Out the trunk.
Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Rise up, grind up, bless up.
Make sure you follow Straight Out the Trunk Radio.
SODTR _ subscribe. Tell everybody to subscribe to this bitch. You know.
Make sure you follow me. BTW Entertainment. BTW _ Entertainment.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Or BTW Sneaks on Instagram.
And follow me at JustElig. That's JUSTELIG. And also, so the chat is reminding, bring the Mad Dogs and the Boone's Farm next week, the Parmesan. So,
damn.
Are we gonna bring all the ghetto drinks?
We'll bring
do a little ghetto drink challenge.
Yeah, we'll put it in the chat. Yeah. We gotta bring some food too, though, because we ain't gonna be drunk. We gotta bring some food to balance this drink out.
Oh, for sure. Okay, so if anybody knows anybody that wants to be a food sponsor, if you got any type of a food business and you want to be like, hey, you want to get a shout out, you want to get promoted throughout the whole next episode, go ahead and donate some food. You can save our stomach before we're about to drink all
Hey, yo, Sam, if you still in the chat, we need them honey garlic wings, my brother.
That'd be fine. Chef Sam, yes sir, that'd be fine. We're gonna bring those drinks. We probably gonna have a guest here too to share those drinks with, so we won't.
Who's gonna be brave enough?
We don't know yet.
Who's gonna be brave enough to try the drinks?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a clip right there. Tell the guests what they're gonna have to do.
I gotta bring an alcoholic guest. You know, somebody's an alcoholic.
Yeah, cause
why? What are they gonna have to do?
They gonna get drunk with us.
They have to drink some what?
Some nigga drinks.
What is it called?
Mad Dogs.
Mad Dog.
And some what?
Some
Boone's Farm wine.
Some broke nigga alcohol.
Some Cisco.
Broke nigga alcohol. That's what it's called. Broke nigga alcohol.
And probably some Ergen jerk.
Broke nigga alcohol.
Yeah.
Yo. It's that broke nigga alcohol, you know.
I'm gonna bring some. And a Thunderbird.
You want to drink on
Thunderbird. I got the Kool-Aid. You get the Thunderbird.
The what?
I got the Kool-Aid. You bring the Thunderbird.
All right, get the Mad Dog. Someone get the blue one.
The blue one, yep, for sure.
Oh, the blue one.
For sure. The blue one, I got you.
Oh, nah.
We're gonna bring that next week then.
Next week.
Let's see who's down there. Come and join us for that.
Nigga. Woo, Mad Dog 2020, nice, nigga. 2 blunts, nigga.
Man.
Oh, nigga.
So, yeah, make sure y'all sponsor this one. Man. This next episode is gonna be going crazy.
We're gonna have a good night, y'all. But appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you
have a good night.
for all the support. Thank you for spending time with us.
Straight.